Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Blood and Sand. Something I've not said in a while. When our band of misfits and vagabonds was last encountered, they had had a wonderfully harrowing day between a wonderful ball, a confrontation with some sort of entity beyond what is the normal confines of this world, an invasion of Skaven, an invasion of giant, an invasion of hobgoblins, a dragon showed up, then a demon showed up. Everything went to hell. Several major individuals in the city of Duskhaven have been either badly injured, MIA, or are currently just, they're out. They just cannot continue from what they're currently doing. Others are managing the now more or less homeless, as many buildings have been destroyed during the battle. The party, however, were told that they should probably immediately take an opportunity after resting in the incredibly quick healing room in which Galgron is now currently recovering in, being on the verge of death himself. They were able to take, in the space of a short rest, a long rest. The limits of how many times they may do this is unknown, but the party then proceeded into the sewers to try to rout out what was left of the Skaven. And in doing so, they found undead that had been washed in, an Otyug, which was trying to feed on them, some sort of mound of flesh and incorporeal horror that several times tried to use a massive bloodied hook to grab one of the party members in. In fact, has caught other creatures in its grasp, and has also, they found several smaller demons in the tunnels around this area as well. Not a very nice number of things. The dretches that had seemed to just flock in here, carrion crawlers, all that nastiness. We also encountered something they had not seen in a while, a blood-starved beast, this mound of unkept, molded hair together of blood and crazed desire to feed on anything it can acquire. The party has, at this present moment, stopped. The barbarian of the party has discovered, after jumping headfirst into the water, that it is indeed diseased, as sewer water usually is, and is not in the very healthiest of state. Besides that, the party is moving on forward. This is definitely more of a reprieve from the chaos that was happening earlier. So now, as we focus in on this, what would you all like to do?
All in all, fairly standard day.
So what? Are we killing everything? I think we should kill everything. Like the whole point we came down and it was to empty out the sewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the goal. So we
I
have.
would like to I would like to scoop up some of the vomit I vomited on our cleric and start to try to redigest it.
You physically can't.
Well, back into
You're-
the swing of things. Cool.
Your body is
Shall
in
we-
such a state right now that you're not able to ingest. Even the thought of it
Would-
is making your gourd rise.
I would understand.
Literally, this
that
is turning
he's
your
possibly-
stomach up, which means
Such
something is
waste.
definitely wrong.
She's not happy, but yes, such waste.
Because we have a feeling of what's over here, I'm gonna stealthily come up to this corner and just peek around to see what's there.
Yeah, tell us what you find. I'm going to hold position here.
Mark out where you were going again.
Actually, I'm going to hold position.
I was gonna move from there to there and just peek around the corner.
Okay, down the both up ways, yeah.
Yeah, obviously
You
trying to
see
be stealthy.
a sewer and pipeway up the other end that is just currently gushing out water, and other bits of refuse, large amounts of wood or other broken stonework or material that's just all being flushed down with the very heavy rain that is currently over the city at present. It's a very heavy rainfall right now, and thunder and lightning up there, which is now muffled to you all. It is just this that you can just hear crackling, and just a little bit more so from the entranceway from which you came, which was Crumblebottom's office. Down this way, you see more sewer pipes and steel beams that go across the top. You see a small rat on one of them, just nibbling on something that just darts away. Besides that, it looks like it's just another way further down. The way down here is very, very dark as well. What's your dark vision radius?
I think it's the
60.
standard elven one, which is about 60 feet.
Cool, so I wasn't too far off. You can see what seems to be another bridging way through. You can see where the stonework disappears for a moment and then there's stonework on the further side, so and the rushing of water indicates that this might be one of the other ways around.
Okay.
Now,
I glance back at the party and I'm just like, clear.
Okay, we're gonna head that way.
yeah.
Okay.
Make a perception check while you're at it, Bluff.
Would I know that Grunt is diseased?
You make a medicine check. You make a medicine check while she's scouting this out. I forgot how good you were with that character. It doesn't take much. He's sick. She's very sick. Sorry, she's very sick.
I haven't rolled that high in a long time.
And look what your other roll was. That was a 19.
If you're not
I'll
sure
just-
she's sick,
I'll
she
just
can always
pat,
start on you again.
I'll pat Grunt on the shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration.
That's poison, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, one disease. Yes, sorry, I am sick. So, Grunt, you're no longer sick. Although you
Can I
think
ingest
that
my
if you
food
do
again?
pick up that, you do think that if you try to ingest that again, you're going to get diseased again.
Oh, such waste. Never known. They bring dishonor to us all. Okay.
We can live with this dishonor for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to move ahead? Move up behind Dell. I want to leave something behind.
Okay.
I'll move behind Dell, see what she's doing.
I'm just stealth forward.
Make stealth checks as you go.
I'm a cast Dist.
Nice. Radius is 20-foot cube. Draw out your 20-foot cube where you'd like that to be left. So, Delmara.
Okay, I'm not going to use black because it's not fucking showing up.
Yeah, that's not going to show up. Delmara, as you're progressing through with your ridiculously high stealth check, you are perceiving out the rush of water. You've just drowned it out, literally, pardon the pun, drowned out the sound.
Mm-hmm.
You're not focusing on it. You're not letting it interfere with your focus at this point in time. A bit of the wounding you had from Bottom's trap has just put you on high adrenaline alert.
So better. I got a passive perception of 25. I'm ready.
You're looking up, you're looking around, and you notice that on the very, what would just be before the corner, on the top of all the walls, you just see this thin blue line, and just see for a moment a crackle of energy through it, like a small burst of lightning, like passes you, follows the wall. You follow it. It disappears around the corner for a moment before coming back around, and then down further and across where, say, the intersection is. It would go to the right.
Like it looks like a crackle of electricity.
Through this blue line, yes.
Like,
And
does it
you
look like
also-
a wire, does it?
It would be you've not really encountered anything technological, but you do see it for us as people, it would look like a cable, a wire that is just almost embedded in between the actual mortar work, like say where the two layers of brick are. It's just between that layer. You notice it's because it is very thin, and you see that you just saw the spark of energy out of the corner of your eye, and your own paranoia darted you up to watching it. And your stealth check, you move down a bit further again, and you're turning the corner and you're looking, and you do see just this bizarre little thing up in the corner. It's this little steel ball up in the top corner, just here. And for a moment it looks like nothing, until you see that it's actually looking back, like as if it's moving. If this were like some sort of, to your understanding, it looks like an eye looking around.
Right. Okay.
Motherfucker got
And it's
turrets.
You're only just hearing the very faintest of sound from it, but you're able to just pinpoint at it, and you're just, fuck.
What?
Does it have inscribed on it for the last time I'm Swedish?
Wrong character, man.
I don't hate you. No hard feeling.
Okay, that's weird. I'm a quietly walk back to the party because I don't know what to make of that.
Runt looks at you.
There's like, I don't know what it is, but like an eye almost. So I don't know if it's like watching to see if like someone's gonna come past there, like a sentry
Can
or
you
something.
ping where it is for us?
Certainly.
Said it was there.
Right there. So I'm just going to leave it this little. What would be a good color? It's a red brick, so that's going to suck. So I'm going to give it this bright blue. Right about here. That little dot.
Did
Would you
it
move out
look
of the
like
way
it
so
was-
Grunt can have a look at it?
Hmm?
Del.
I was gonna say, did it look like metal?
It is metal.
Yeah, it was described as metal, which is very confusing.
And Delmar, with your look as well, you could see that the the cable, for lack of a better term, did go in and out of it and continue along down.
Okay, so the cable continued like down that way. Where does it look like it's coming from?
It looks like it's coming from. You look back around the corner. It looks like it's coming from inside here.
Is there like a crack in the wall or something? I can't see because the player tokens are covering it.
Actually, it looks like there's a door. Oh yeah, there is.
Ah,
Ooh. Ooh.
ooh, okay.
Now that I see this door, I go, ah,
That's interesting.
Aliens.
Shall I?
Shiver's just holding his hands like aliens.
Grunt's gonna pick Del up and put her behind her, so she's next to
Stop
our third.
touching her.
Okay, go and take a look. I'll keep an eye out. Actually, I'm going to move to
Yeah, I'm gonna go in here.
here.
Okay, make an athletics check to hop over the water.
Athletics, don't let me down. That's acrobatics, sorry. I saw an A. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh.
Pulling a me.
That was a 2. Holy
I
shit.
have +7. Normally very athletic.
Okay, so you watch as Alistair's ready to jump, but there's a slick of blood from the creature earlier and a slick of gore, and suddenly that grip that you were using for your momentum went, uh-oh. And you're almost across! You're just reaching over, you can see your hand, and then suddenly, uh-oh, I'm not fully reaching over. You see your chest says, ding! Into the side of it as your torso hits it, and it is just the sharp edge of the red brick. Just, ding!
I'm a bullet. Oh, I think I scratched
You
it.
take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Just,
Nailed
So
it.
what do
Good job.
I see in here?
Yeah, I can't wait until you fail a stealth check and get spotted by something else.
I did. I got spotted by Shimmer.
That's embarrassing.
inside
Grunts?
this room, just to describe this room first. Inside the room,
Ooh.
you follow the cable. Now that it's been pointed out to you, you now look up and you're following it, and it actually goes to a point and then goes up into the wall somewhere, like as if it's going up and out, like above somewhere.
Right. What do I got? It doesn't look like it could be cut.
Well, it's high up, like the stone wall in here is about 15 foot up. You could, if you got help, you could probably reach up and cut it. You so thought to. You thought
Like
why not
basically
try?
just to, basically yeah.
Snip the cable,
I mean,
basically.
it does appear to be electrified, so be careful.
Right. So, and like basically it's basically up in the ceiling.
It's
basically-
basically there's the what would be the corner of the ceiling. Like if you follow my hand, it would be
Right.
like say between the mortar for the top of the red brick here and the bottom of the brick here.
Oh.
It's basically as if it's embedded in there. You could probably just
Okay.
try to cut it out if you wanted to.
Shimmer, give me a hand, please.
You can fly.
Oh yeah, right.
like.
You have no. I was waiting. I was waiting. I was like, the one person asked. I said, "Oh, if you got a lift up, sure. If you could lift yourself, you done dumb."
Fly.
Okay, make an attack roll. Do you have a sword?
No, I have a hand axe.
Okay, you're gonna use the hand axe. You're just gonna like stab it in. So make an attack roll.
Uh,
Okay, not the sturdiest. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
that's fine. Could have been better, but Constitution ain't the highest. Oh well.
Look what I went to get. The D6
Sure.
of sixes.
Oh, you just got electrocuted, my friend.
Oh wait, no, that was actually just Constitution. I didn't mean. Oh well.
Are you proficient in con saving throws?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
While this was happening, I was like stealth back to the corner and like try and watch it to see if anything is changing while he's gone to mess.
Okay.
Do
Let's
you
see.
want, will you let
Holding
Grant
out
have a
my
look around the
hand to
corner?
try and just be
Basically,
like,
he
"No,
you float up, take out the hand axe, and you just stab it in, and you stab it, and it's like, yes! Uh-oh. And suddenly, you are now the connecting between there and there. So you take
Oh god.
10...
I find this terribly amusing.
32 points, because you failed the Constitution save throw of lightning damage.
Ouch.
That was 96.
Does my skeleton like show as Shimmer can see it? Just
Yeah, I can fly.
it was 31
32.
or 32. Okay.
So you
Want
take
enough
32 points
electricity,
as you
before
pull
you can now.
as you pull yourself away, and the hand axe away. You watch as the steel between just begins reaching out, as if like the threads reach out to the other side and begin mending.
Now that I've seen weird
For a
things
moment,
in every
Delmar,
Arcana
you were
check-
watching. Delmar, you were watching for a moment.
Mhm.
Just 1 second, core. You watch as for a second it went, boom, like the eyeball actually lowered down for boom. Shimmer, you can make an Arcana check. Now, bear in mind, the steel is now exposed. The casing around it didn't repair, but the steel itself did. The connecting point did. Well, the copper, I should say.
This is weird.
You're not used to someone who's somehow You can tell this isn't magical alone. This is something and something.
Hmm.
This looks like the most dangerous of things: science and sorcery.
Nah, it's not a good combo.
It's heresy.
Would you, would you like? Is it all right if Grant looks around the corner, Del?
Don't go too far out.
I want a stealth check from both of you if you're going to do that. Del, you need to make a stealth check
If
to
Del
poke your
doesn't
head
want me
around.
to, I won't.
Del needs to make a
Because I'll
stealth check
literally have
anyway
Okay.
because she's poking her head around the corner.
Okay. Because there's not really enough room in these platforms for me to just barge through.
Yeah,
Delmar, you're fine.
I'd say for now just stay back. I think the less people that are like near it, the better.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, no,
Quick
you're fine
question,
again.
because I was wondering this before. Does my javelin, like, the handle, is it so it won't conduct electricity into me? Like, can
You
I poke
throw.
electrical
No,
things?
no, you can't. The thing with the javelin is you throw it, and when
Okay.
you throw it, it turns to the lightning bolt.
Okay.
Shh.
I'm just thinking its handle might be
No.
non-conductive for safety reasons, but no, that's a good point. It only happens when you throw it anyway, so it should be fine.
I can see what you're doing though. That would have been clever. Right.
But don't
so-
worry, Grunt would have been clever
Yes,
anyway.
Shimmer.
Could I make an investigation check to determine what could be above us?
You mean like based on what you think from the
Yes.
geography, based on the fact that you came in from one point where you would be above?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, so when we're there, what's up this little nook?
No one's checked yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, I got it. So Shimmer, you're trying to focus. You can think for a second. You're thinking it's somewhere in the. It's either in the bazaar or it's in the like lower tier section of town for housing.
Okay.
somewhere in like a residential area. Alistair, you poke around the corner. It is just boom. You get a really, really strong smell of like just body odor. No other way to describe it, and refuse.
I think this is the sewer beneath Nasda's room. I'm gonna go down.
Okay,
I'm gonna go sword and board.
you're yelling timber.
Board and board.
Be careful.
Make a stealth check.
Go to there. Stealth. Stealth. Oh, I'm proficient.
Nice. You are not.
Grunt won't leave Dell's
Yeah, no,
side.
you're fine.
Even though the party seems to be splitting, Grunt will stick with Dell.
Not
Aw.
splitting. We're within like 60 feet.
You look down. You can see. You now hear it now more clearly. You hear whimpers and cries of pain, and you see a Skaven with this spear, this rusted, like you can tell, like there's bits of chips falling off it. This rusted spear jabbing in at cages, and you can see people.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. Time to die. I'm just gonna get to. Well, I want to still be around the corner.
You're
Don't
currently
worry,
you're
I'm sure
currently
you're-
pressed against the corner. Basically, you're like that moment before you turn to fire.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure he has the sense to attack before informing any of us.
He's
that
Vax.
would.
He's Vaxeldon. He doesn't
Basically.
give a shit.
It's only a
Yeah.
Skaven. We killed several of these.
You killed more than several. Jesus Christ. If they
Well,
didn't
I'd
give a
pro-
shit
I
about
probably
their
didn't.
numbers, you would have.
Dell probably stole all of them, but I definitely hit some of
Right. So what do you do?
them. Switch to bow. Let's just
Okay.
twang
My
it.
character and still
You
thinks Thunder is
focusing
suicidal.
on the sword. You put the shield back. You see that the sword now changed back into the bow, and you reach up for the arrow. You hear the string go taunt. This will be an attack with advantage because he has no idea you're there.
Love advantage.
That's a nice number.
That was not a nice number. That was only a 13.
That was a 1. You rolled a 1, my friend.
Oh, you want a 1 on your
Oh,
damage.
on the damage. On the
Yeah.
damage.
Should have taken sharpshooter.
I will do later. It's a feat that I'm going to get later, but
I
not
can't
not
believe
just
that
yet.
you got a plus. Did you genuinely
Yeah.
just roll a 13?
Yes, it
You
is.
did.
With plus 13.
I'm back in a second.
Yes. I have taken all of the archery buffs that there are. I have proficiency 4, dexterity of 5, so there's 9. I took archery, there's a +2. It's a +2 bow. I hit stuff with a bow. This is why I prefer to be at range now.
Oh my god.
Dell, you can roll a 1 on stealth and still get like a 20 something, so.
Yeah, you can shut the fuck up.
This is
I
true.
like how Core coming back from being AFK going, Dell. Okay, so
It's just like, fuck you, Del.
you take out 3 arrows, you take out your few arrows, and you just have them, like, say, you're holding them next to the bow itself.
Mhm.
You have one, and this is how you just, like, grab one and fire it, rather than reaching for the next one to fire. You have, like, this is what you can do for, like, a turn. It's like, if you ever seen people who actually do fire in the expect of Legolas or D&D characters, they are holding them, and they fire them all by holding them at the hand, and then just take them from there, bang, 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 rather quickly, because they're fucking legends.
Also, quivers
So-
weren't actually held at the back.
No, they were held at the side.
Yeah.
So you fire the arrow in. Zing! The Skaven just screams out. All the people just let out a gasp as it just like screams out. It flounders up against the cage before turning around.
Let's give him another one.
Hello.
That was the surprise round. So for the
That
sake
one's
of
not
it, just
with
roll.
advantage.
I'm just gonna say, just roll an initiative. I'm gonna roll for him.
Oh.
It's just gonna be the two of you.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have no
Uh,
idea what's going on, because
Yeah.
somebody didn't tell us.
I'm busy
Hey,
watching whatever
I'm getting
this
a
is.
kill on this one. I'm killing this one. Not having you guys come in. Somehow someone else will get the kill. I'm having this one. This is mine.
You don't have advantage on this attack, but you still hit.
Yeah, sorry.
I wonder if he gets solo
Yeah, you-
XP for this.
Basically, you fire.
He's so low XP.
You basically do all your attacks for that round. Like the surprise round was the 2 attacks.
Okay.
So that's those 2. So you deal 21 points of damage. He turns, and as he turns,
Oh, I love it when our webcams freeze.
Colossus Slayer. Nice.
Doesn't it the first
Um,
one? Applies to the second one.
19 27. You fire into his back. You just hit him square in the shoulder blade, just in the point between. He arches back, grabbing onto the wall, turns around to you. As he turns like he's yelling out to snap at you, at you. And as he's doing, you fire the arrow, and it actually goes into his muzzle, goes up, like pierces the nose, splits the nose, and just splits it up. And he's still alive. He's just screaming, shaking it, flailing. So he's looking rough. You have 2 attacks now that you're at the top of the initiative.
Oh, I'm at the top initiative. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Time to die.
That's why I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna roll, because if it doesn't get to you to hit you, it's gonna be like. Okay, so you just want to Legolas this motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pinning him until he sort of falls down. I'm like, yes, that was mine. Got that one. Fuck you, Dell. That's my. Oh wait, let's put up prisoners.
Sorry to interrupt.
Say
a
what? We weren't
thunderstorm-
watching.
A thunderstorm just started here, so if I DC, that's why.
Okay, man.
We might be able to
I'll
hear
do it. I'll
rumbling.
do his
That is
grunt.
massive.
I'll basically let you know that if the people want to, Dell, for example, or Blue could control grunt, or if you choose people, they can control grunt for you. Because I'm not controlling PCs.
That lightning
I got
literally just
enough
went on
shit.
for 30 seconds.
Wow.
There's a high-level druid that's really pissed.
Yeah, Storm of Vengeance, apparently. Anyway, sorry, move on.
So, Alistair, you fire that arrow, it's split up into the muzzle and just pierce that all back. You shoot it through the knee, like you shoot it up into the thigh, it goes at itself, and you just shoot through the it just collapses down in the most undignified manner.
I'd like to point out that that last crit was a 19. God bless champions.
Yep.
Cool.
So it took an arrow to the
Nah.
knee.
No, took an arrow to the thigh, Ace Ventura style.
Ah.
You fire one more through the skull just for measure.
I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to
There's
call Del
currently
over.
a lot of people
What?
who are, I'm just going to get them off the map, who are now scared and afraid and looking at you in confusion.
I'm going to call Del over just to gloat. Del, come look at this one. I've killed one, and there's people here who saw it.
That's cool. I didn't see it.
Hearing it, I'm gonna go. Okay, good for you. Anyway,
I'm
back to
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna
Grunt
pay
doesn't actually-
attention to this weird thing because it's interesting.
Okay.
doesn't-
can you- how
Grunt
about
doesn't-
you come over and open the cages?
Fine.
Hey, Buckley, considering you're the Healy person, you should probably go over there. I'll keep
Yeah.
looking at this thing.
I pick Dell up and carry her over my shoulder.
Please ask before doing that.
I fly over.
You
And-
fly over.
Am I tall enough to just sort of?
Put her on the other side? No.
Do not throw me.
No, actually, I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna
Toss me.
pass it to Buckley.
You just like
Oh,
hammer up. Buckley just reaches, grabs her, just pings her over the inside.
It's basically just like it's
Pass the power.
like a
so-
gondola, just like.
I am not a piece of baggage.
Hey, I fly. It's easier that way.
How big is my shield? Can I use it as a bridge?
Yes, actually.
Actually, yeah.
It's
it would
fucking
be-
huge. It's
Okay, I'm
literally
gonna lay it there to-
unpractical. Bear in
I'm
mind,
gonna
it's
lay-
only just. It's just like it's meshed in there. It's just pressed in. So you're gonna have to use some force to actually take it out. But right now, it is just down. You just like leave it down for a moment. It's a bit raised. You stand on. You just see the bone on either side just snap a little bit. Just like the very edges of it just.
I'm not gonna walk on the shield. I'm
And
gonna
just
lay
push
it down like a bridge and then use it to wade myself through the water and then get up on the other side.
Well,
How
the
you
water
forward?
goes. The water goes down like 15 foot, my dude.
I'm sure it does, but I'm holding onto the shield. I'm not putting my full weight onto the shield.
That's not gonna work.
Why?
Physics don't work that way.
Water reduces your weight, so water would hold some of my weight while I.
Yes,
Use my
but
arm
unless
to
you put
carry
this
the
thing down, I'm letting you know. Unless you put like this thing, like you like wedge it down between the two sides, it's not going to be able to hold it. The shield will actually just capsize because you are too heavy for it, no matter what.
Fair enough. I'm not going to walk on the shield. I'll just not use it as a bridge. Not because
Fair enough.
Grunt is particularly clever. She just knows that walking on things they tend to go splat.
So eventually, Delmar gets brought over to the other side.
I'm not happy.
Go and have a look.
Get off of her.
Stop
There.
touching me. Right, what have you done?
Go and open the cages.
There is a You're not sure if it's a porcupine or a skaven.
So that's 1, 2. I don't know,
That is
about
one that I have
fif-
killed.
about 15.
That is a creature that I killed. A
Uh-huh.
creature that I found and killed on my own. Took it by surprise. Opened the cages.
You
Cool.
see a elderly elven woman who just is in clothes, just ragged, leans on, and you recognize her. Darlings, would you please get us out of here?
Okay.
As
I'll see
the
what I can
woman
do.
who has helped you with the costumes and the suits.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes.
And she's got a big black eye right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Thieves' tools then.
Make a
That was
check.
kind of funny.
Before I go to-
Okay, fine. Oh, I like you. Hi.
She helped me out. 22.
Yeah, these are simplistic locks at best. You were for a moment thinking, I might just break it, just like break the actual lock itself with rust, just like snap that off, and it's easier.
Hey, Del. Traps.
I'm gonna trap your face in a minute.
Good to see all that training paid off.
The lock just goes ting, hangs off. You just lift it off.
I'm
Open
glad
up
all
the
your training
cage.
got you good enough to kill a single rat, and I walk away.
You can't walk anywhere. You're in a trapped room.
I am very small.
While they're busy doing this, Grunt's going to go into the corner and just go to the bathroom.
I should say thin,
Annoying.
not small.
Annoyingly, I'm the smallest person here.
I'm the thinnest person here, I should say.
Grunt puts up their
Never used to
shield
do it in
as like a
case.
door for their portaloo.
Yeah.
I'm just like 2 inches shorter than everyone else.
I'm
Yeah,
a
no, I'm like
normal sized
6'8".
person. I'm 5'11".
You're taller than some people.
See,
Anyway,
I kept
there's-
saying all of the NPCs are ridiculously huge.
Thankfully enough, the
Just
elf
lots of
woman is
tall races.
the elf is 5'7" as well, so she's actually shorter than you. So there's one. Most of these people are average sized civilians, shop merchants, those kind of people are all just like trapped up in here. A few carpentry guilds members and other people that seem to have been snatched away in the chaos by the Skaven.
I'm going to slowly make my way around to this corner.
Actually, you just
And
hear
I-
Grunt.
and
You just
that-
hear from Grunt a tinkle, tinkle, and
Oh my god.
You are the vilest player.
Alistair, be careful, there's like a sentry thing round that corner.
Yeah, I
How
heard
many
all that. Get a look.
people are within that area altogether?
10 people.
10? I could heal 6.
You could heal multiple people over the course of. Bear in mind, most of them are just beaten up a bit. They're not like anyone's looking
Nobody's really
on
like,
death's door.
Okay.
No. They do look like, you know, one hard hit from one of your party members might kill them, but that's your
Right.
party members.
Grunt's done, so she comes out, shakes her leg. She's ready for action again.
You are everything vile in the world.
She's a
You have nothing-
barbarian,
You have nothing
and we're in
to
a
aim
sewer.
with. You have nothing to aim with.
I seem to remember we nearly had a pissing contest off the pier at one point. You were worried I was going to win.
Through sheer force.
Actually.
I mean, to be honest, Grunt probably does have a bigger dick than you.
Half elf.
Storm King Slender, Blood and Sand, to an entirely different campaign.
I don't see you eating vomit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not even going to go into what's wrong with that.
I'll let you guys know that if you want to, considering that they'll have to go over disease-ridden water, you could probably help the people up to get up to where Crumble Bottom would be coming in and out of his ladder.
I mean, really, actually, they just have to take my bridge as I'm just going to make. Well, let's see.
Right, there's a
You know
path
what?
all the way around.
There is, yeah, but it doesn't cross. There is this area, this one bridge of water as well.
No, I mean like they can.
It's very
If you can read the
long-winded,
map
but
right,
they can.
They could go
They
there.
could, yeah.
There, round all the way.
They could.
It's
If
very
I remember
long-winded, but they
correctly,
can.
wasn't there a... Didn't something like come through here at one point?
No, pretty sure we killed it.
Yeah, you killed whatever was around that corner. Yeah, it was a Drell that you killed. You just went, no! Bad!
I thought it was the big spiky grabby thing.
No, that was the best friend who's gone the other way. So they will eventually make their way out thanking you guys and proceed to just get the fuck out.
They're going to give Alistair a massive headache when they all pass through his alarm spell.
Actually, Alistair, yeah, it's basically like, okay, I set the home security, I'm gonna go to bed. And the one drunk friend who you gave a key to just opens the door.
I would like to point out that it has given me a mental ping. As in a ping, you know, like ping. Not like your house alarm.
Okay, so basically you're getting bing, 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 bing.
I like to think it's an air raid siren.
No,
Like
I've got it
listening
set
to an
like a
air raid
custom
siren
ringtone,
with
just goes,
headphones?
Dell is not sneaky, Dell is not sneaky, Dell is not sneaky, Dell is not... Just keeps going.
Suddenly
10
I'm
people.
instantly behind Alistair. Heard you were talking shit.
I will elbow you in your guts. No, I will do better than that. I will take away your congen. Then I will elbow you in the guts.
I'm pretty sure there's rules against that. But
Yeah,
No,
whatever.
there's not.
Yes.
No, would
Grud
you like
just-
to ride back over?
Grud just looks at Alistair and smiles. Hello.
She just like turns the corner. It's a big day!
I've got muscle.
Right. If you guys are done with your intelligence checks and whatnot to try and disarm, I'm gonna take a shot at this eye.
Is that what you call run
You
down
can't
to the
Actually,
not
bathroom?
from this
before-
position. You have to move. You basically have to go into its visual range for you to take a
Yeah.
shot at it, and you'd have to make a stealth check to do that.
Okay, I want to
I
take
will
a look
say-
at it first.
Okay, you can basically try to peer around to get an eye line of it.
Okay.
Yes, no
Yeah.
one?
Dell, do you want to ride back over?
No.
No?
Yes.
It
Okay.
doesn't see you. You just.
I
Okay.
Grud,
I just basically grab or have Dell half on my back and then flutter back over.
Looking
Like a
at
majestic whale.
it, does it look like if I were to walk directly underneath it, it would be able to see me? Just out of curiosity. Because if it works like a security camera, then it looks in a direction. And so, if while it's looking away, if I can get to underneath it, does it
Sorry,
look
I
like
was
it's
just
seeing me?
responding to someone in chat asking for the classes and races, so.
Ah.
If you were able to get underneath it,
Does
it's
it look
actually
like
kind
it
of
would
got
still be able to see?
basically it's looking in every it's kind of can't really tell. It's not like it's got like an eye with slits, you know, like where it's only seeing out of a point. It's like just the eye as if it was out of a socket kind of eye, just like
it's just an
It's
orb
quite
with
broad
no
range.
distinct eyes.
yeah, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you as you focus
How
at it.
fast does it kind of sweep the area?
Does it even sweep?
Pretty fast. Okay.
Should we throw something?
That's not a
Actually,
bad idea.
You did say it was made of metal, yes?
It is, yes.
Can I try something?
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
Jimmy.
actually-
Yeah, if you've got an idea.
I can't find the ability on me. I'm going to breathe on the wire.
Oh, you're gonna do your dragon breath.
Oh, your fire breath.
If you're going to think about actually melting it.
Yes.
Clever.
He set fire to the wire. Watched it.
Okay,
burn.
so I know
I was
it's
about to
several-
make a steel beams reference, but I can't think of it.
there's several d6 of damage there, my friend, and it's a wire. It's not making a dex check. So, what's your numbers and roll them. You can do your draconic.
I can't find the ability. That's the problem.
Wait,
it's
Shimmer
something
has
like- A base of 12 that like increases as you level or something.
It's
yes, 3d6
it's under
at
it's
level
under.
6.
Shimmer, you have that set fire to things that resistance to fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah. His
Strong
fire
firm
is
is
fire.
source,
is fire.
yeah.
Well, it would be a dex save, and then it is
3d6.
3d6 at your current level.
So roll out 3d6 in chat, my friend.
So Shimmer could, in theory, set fire to the rain.
Yes. And himself.
And everyone else.
Okay, so Shimmer, you look up at it. you just puff out just this gout of flame onto it, and you watch as the copper just begins melting down. It just begins slouching down and all over the spot. And you watch, and everyone else, you watch it goes, it just lowers entirely, like it's hanging now.
Okay, I'm gonna leg it.
Yeah, as that happens, Shimmer, you're looking at it. You can now see that the copper is beginning again to reform back up into place, but it's going slowly.
Okay, I go about my way.
Okay, moving very quickly then, I suppose.
Everyone dashes, goes,
I
goes.
suppose so, yeah.
I go to the orb and smash it.
No, that's
You
mean-
run up to the orb, making a melee attack.
I hide in the cover of darkness, apparently.
You attack.
That's my job!
Melee Warhammer. I do have my shield, so it would be one-handed. No, that's rage. Sorry, I'm doing regular.
You're fine. You just reach up and
Fine.
smash it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Con saving throw. Ooh, I'm bad at those.
I feel like it. Wow.
Wow, those were some horrible
Wow.
rolls.
That's
Holy-
pretty bad
who
for you.
honestly?
You're on a 1 and a 2.
Talent.
So, Shimmer, by the time you're getting around, you see that there's a pulse following you. You basically get out before it hits the thing. Grunt, you run up and smash as the pulse hits it, and it begins rising back up. Look straight at you, and the eye goes immediately red as you begin trying to throw out your attack at it. And you take 26 points of fire damage as you see the beam go beep, beep, straight at you. This is a beam of red just hits you straight in the chest.
Do I still hit it?
You still hit it.
And anything happen?
Yes,
Do
but
I
you
dislodge
also
it?
did. You smash. Pulse hits does cause electrical surge through you, which was the con save. So that's, guys. You know how I'm ridiculous when I roll my d6s?
Always.
Always, yeah. Well, that would have been an 18.
Oh my god.
And I've got
That was
more
18?
again. No, I've got more dice than that. It's da-da-da-da-da.
So Grunt might die before Plague Doctor does.
That was
38
terrible.
points of lightning damage.
38.
Yep. Just and as you do smash it, you do just crush it inward, and already it's beginning to form again. Just beginning to repair itself.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Grunt runs away from something which is literally the size of a pixie.
Don't know what else to
smashed it.
do.
Well, smashed its face in. I don't know what else you want from me.
Smash it, vision. How's that lightning damage treating you?
Let's have a
Um,
look around.
Crispy.
Let me just check.
I will say that
am
here is
at-
caved in, guys, because this is
I'm at-
pretty much nothing
I'm at
for you
17
guys.
health.
Oh my god. Would you like a potion?
This is basically caved in, guys. Just to let you know.
I'm at 113. Of a max of 113. I'm at 17 health.
Would you like a
Right.
potion?
I'm just checking if I actually have one. No, I don't.
I pass Grunt a great.
Oh, I should have used Stone's Endurance. Never mind. I forgot. I didn't call it.
Save it. Save it.
You didn't declare it at the time. Sorry, my dude. You didn't declare it at the time.
No, not so sorry. I said I should have used Stone's Endurance, but I didn't declare
I thought
it,
you said
so
you were
bugger.
going to. Sorry.
No, no.
Okay. Let's see. Alistair, as you turn the corner, I want a stealth check from Alistair and a stealth check from Delmara. Who are the closest?
Well, and also while we're
Yay.
all together, basically, I'm going to cast
I'm fine.
this at.
I pass Grunt a greater health potion.
All right. What's the stats on the greater?
Cannot remember.
No problem.
44 plus 4.
All right. Roll 44 plus 4 for Grunt.
I'll also use
Remove that from my inventory.
masculine word at 5th level.
Everyone heals for 9. Then
Oh,
Ooh.
sweet. I'm at max health.
Delmar, as you turn the corner, you see
Oh, for God's sake, there's another one. Any more fire attacks to melt things? Can I spot the wire?
you do see the wire, and the wire seems to go to just this one. Like this is like the end of a loop kind of thing,
I could take a shot at it.
and it comes from here. You
It's
can certainly
made
try,
of
yeah.
metal.
You want to take a shot at it?
It's made of metal. I don't know how effective that's going to be.
Could take a
I
shot
haven't
at the
taken
water.
that heat
You
metal.
can certainly try. You can certainly try taking a shot.
I mean, Shimmer's pretty good with fire. Just putting it out there.
Actually,
You do what you want to do, guys.
I don't see anything that says I can't just use it again.
You do. You can only use once a day.
Yeah, but
You
you've
use your
got,
dragon
like,
breath once a
you've
day.
got, like, fire spells.
Does it say
though,
once a
don't you?
day?
Yeah, it's once a day for your breath weapon. Otherwise, Dragonborns would be broken. You just go around going. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but you do have
actually,
your fire
that
cantrips.
cave-in that we have over here, right? Basically, is it just loose
short
bricks
list.
and whatnot?
What, this cave in?
Yeah.
That's brickwork, steel frame, steel beams, everything just like crushed inward on it.
I
The
found
water
it. It's a
actually
short or
begins to just,
long
like,
rest.
pile it. Yeah, you need it then. The water actually does build up there, and you can tell it's kind of flooding this position here, just as the build up is here. You can tell it's gone deep as well.
Right.
Like it's forcing water down this way.
Well, what I'm gonna do is, since I can make a 10-foot cube, or a large object, I'm just basically going to cast Fabricate and build a wall in front of it, using the raw material right there.
Oh!
So you reach now. Bear in mind, you do take that raw material. You do focus on the moment and just literally like Mickey Mouse, the sorcerer apprentice, just it across. But there is still like much more debris behind it. So like it's a deep cave in. So you actually do a lot of.
I don't really care about clearing the blockage.
Oh no,
obviously.
I'm just letting you know that you don't actually do that, but you do create a wall there. You just boom.
That's a really cool spell.
Good.
Fabricate. Creativity. Literally, fabricate is limited by the person's creativity and their materials.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
So, go, Alistair. You want to ride over as well?
Yeah, if you could drop me off over on this side.
All right,
Thank you
I
very
got
much.
him and.
I assume that's from Unearthed Arcana, isn't it?
No, fabricate is an old school. That's just one of them.
Yeah,
It's-
an old school
Remember
spell,
what I
but
mentioned
I
earlier
get
about
it as
spells? Yeah, you get it because you chose the Unearthed Arcana for the Forge domain.
I had no idea.
Delmara, as you're approaching, you can just hear it.
Still going. Okay. I'm gonna peek
Now you hear
round the
you hear that one. You also hear
Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Yeah, peek
sounds like
round
someone's
that,
like it sounds like someone's an
tiny-
asshole.
that one.
Okay, you peek around here. Nothing there.
I'm gonna move up to here.
I mean, if I step in, does there appear to be anything there?
No,
Like a trap, do you mean?
it's an make a perception check.
Sure.
You look around, you don't see any traps in here. You do see the smoldering remains of like some sort of humanoid corpse, and you peer over and you can see that it is a Skaven, has literally been burnt to skeleton.
Ah,
I didn't do that.
Merrick was here.
Something down here uses fire. It's not
Well,
you.
we already know that.
Not you, Shimmer.
Yeah.
No,
Can
look,
I,
look at Grunt.
You do
Yeah,
look at Grunt,
Grunt
and
got
there's
shot.
this big smoldering, like chest wound right here on her armor, just like her
She doesn't
scraps
wear
of armor.
but yeah, her
Your scraps of clothes and everything, and it's just this burn.
What can I see, sort of?
It's
around
kind
it?
of like one of those weird like shirts that does it's just like the top. It makes no sense. It
Leather
doesn't have a
esque,
bottom
yeah.
to it. It's
I'm
hides
gonna,
and just like
can I
unceremonious
grab
things.
like a bit of the Skaven and chuck it in? That's not the right button. In that direction.
I
Okay,
want
yeah,
to see
you
if the eye responds.
grab the skull, you throw it out, and as you do,
The world explodes.
you watch as. Let's see. It does it at that. So you watch as 6 missiles of arcane energy and just disintegrate the skull. Just from sheer force, you could tell it was a magic missile.
Cool. Grunt enjoyed that, so she's gonna pick up another one and throw it and show Dell.
Blech!
Watch this. Shoo.
Just throws it.
This time you watch as another bolt of fire, like the one that hits you,
Oh, so it's different.
She's had her fun now, but she wanted to show off. Like, oh look, it makes pretties.
it just like chars the bone, which then smashes off the wall on the other side.
Okay.
Standing there, I don't want to stick my head out because I know it's around the corner. Just sort of like glancing through the gap. What can I see on like this opposite wall?
You see there's like a tunnel that just leads down. You can also see the main point here that seems like the large way that the monster walked down. You also notice, remember looking at that monster when you guys had a brief glance, Alistair, it had no signs of like these kind of like shots from an attack like this. So whatever's going on here doesn't seem to ever get focused on.
Okay. I think I'm going to use some of the resources that I've been given. Let's try something interesting. Okay, I'm gonna
Before he
use...
does that, can I try something? I want to cast light on the orb itself.
You can. It's a touch.
This?
You have to touch something to light it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not fun.
because I already thought about that.
Never mind.
You were thinking of like trying to obscure its vision.
Yeah.
Alright, Alistair, what did you want to try and do?
I'm gonna drink one of the potions of invisibility that Del gave to me.
Cool. Make a stealth check if you're going to try and pass it.
Okay. 28. 19 plus 9.
Natural 1. You just like it's nothing.
To...
You stealth through, and the eye does not seem to focus on you. Just keeps going.
Ah, cool. Am I near a corner?
There is a corner here
Okay, I'm gonna go up
that
to the...
unfortunately leads to. You can just like see from it. There's just piles of bone, scrap, remains, just debris in general that have just clogged it up, and one of those disgusting totems that have been raised up on your side. But it's just like another cave in.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna
Totem
jump
is a
over
human
to the other
skull
side then.
with these like feathers produced out of it on all sides, like these disgusting crow feathers and just like pigeon and just carrion bird.
Nasty.
You're gonna try and jump across?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and jump across to the other side then.
How long does the potion of invisibility last for?
I don't know. I'd guess a minute? I imagine it's in the DMG.
I'm gonna check real quick for you, because this could blow up in your face. Would be hilarious, but we have to be fair.
I was gonna go around the corner and make a clap noise, but I'm guessing if I jump across,
1 hour.
my feet will make noise.
If you jump
An hour.
across, if you jump across, you have to make a stealth check. Make an athletics check first.
Athletics check. Don't fuck me over again. That's better.
Max stealth check. You don't have to make it with disadvantage, so just roll normally. If you had made a really bad check, that would have sucked. So you land. And you see the eyes going, and as the moment you put down your feet, you can just see this green line outside of your feet for a moment. You're looking down confused at it, and you look up at the eye, and the eye, it's almost like there's an effect being, as if the eye's like spinning. And then the eye focuses, and its pupil, which was red before, is now green. and from the furthest side away from you, which would be, say, if I do my marker here, you see that there's now this green projection, which begins moving in your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna get the fuck over to here then. Let's go around the corner.
You were just outside the range as it passes. Basically, just manages to avoid everyone, and then just back again. You do have vision. You do have vision on it, however, Alistair. You're just outside of its range. It seems like this is a different effect of it, which is limited range.
This eye thing seems to have loads of spells capable. I don't know what there's some sort of green line that's moving around now. I don't know whether it's because it can detect that there's something invisible nearby, and it's trying to find it.
I suppose that's a possibility. There are spells to detect magic.
I'm gonna stick
Wait,
like
was there
my.
a path here?
We ran past that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick my head out just briefly, and I'm just gonna clap, and then stick my head back in. Does it seem to like notice that I made a sound and sort of look in my direction?
Yeah,
or
you
try
do a
and
clap, so it's going to have to roll to see if it hits you. That's a 7. So you clap, you watch the eye, and just this massive force energy just blast out. You've rolled back already. You clap, turn, not even a second. But the wall that you were next to, there's this big hole.
Disintegration. Okay.
Visual and audible detection from it. Not an eye. Something more than an eye. Okay.
I have
Then
an
it goes-
idea.
Then it just goes away from the green and back to the normal vision.
Anyone got any ideas on how to take this thing out? Because we've kind of run out of stuff now. I can take a shot at it if it can't see me.
I don't have an idea how to disable it, but I have an idea how to use it.
As you guys are talking and discussing, I'm just going to clear up this way for you, Alistair, because you should be able to see it. And you do see this connects back around to where you were.
Yeah.
You do
Sorry
hear
about
this voice, now just like the eye raised up for a moment, and it's changed to a purple pupil, and now there's sound coming from it.
Experiment 1104. Discern where the intruder is. Dispose of them now.
And you hear,
I think our friend's coming back.
I think you need to move.
How well do I know where we are in position to the thing? Like, do I know, like, for example, where I am in relation to this? Am I smart enough to know that if we've gone around here, that we're...
yeah, you
where
guys
we
have
are?
figured out by now that it's somewhat familiar that you've gone around the full way.
Okay, Grunt's gonna knock down this wall.
I mean, sure.
The joy of barbarians.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I'm curious what's down that tunnel.
You just slam forward with the hammer in one hand, and you just see you breaking it in. It's gonna take you a few minutes to break through this wall. You're not Grogjaw. You're not Strongjaw. I was about to say Strongjaw, and then went Grogjaw. You're not the Grogjaw.
Grogjaw.
Wow, steady.
You just smash into it, but yeah, no. And you look up, and you crack it. You just you not realize you take that out. You might take out what's above you as well. This is kind of a support structure. Might take out what's above you too.
Ooh.
Rocks just start falling on my head.
That's the
And I
most-
just sort of blink
Yes,
as they just crack
As
me in the
dust
face.
also falls on top of Delmara and Shimmer next to you as well.
So I'll just have the shield up, protecting Delmar, while the rocks just smack me in the face, and I just blink at them.
Bang, 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 bang. Shit, some in your eye. Ah! Not even you can ignore that. There's a fucking rock in your eye.
Rub my eye a bit.
If you've got an idea, Shimmer, you might as well try it.
I
'cause I'm
don't
not allowed.
remember if I have the slot
Shimmer?
available for it.
Actually, Alistair, I need a stealth check. Shimmer, I need a stealth check.
Do I have stealth with advantage if I'm invisible against things?
Yes, you do. You're fine. Shimmer, stealth check. as you
Trying
now
to find
see this
stealth, give me a
flesh
second.
wading through the water.
Whoa,
And you
guys,
immediately
chill. There
you
are
just see
other
the gush
numbers.
of water pushing up, and you just roll back around the corner to just basically you just like hide in this nook here. It's like, oh shit, and you pin yourself up against it for a second as he just peers out.
And it doesn't seem to see us.
Doesn't seem to see you guys, no, and it just begins. No toys. He said, no toys. Where'd the toys go?
Does this thing activate when it sees him?
I
It goes,
think they're on the same side.
Looks at it.
This is the friend it was calling.
It looks at it, and then just goes back.
Well, the reason I ask is, how does it differentiate? I mean, Grunt
don't
doesn't
know.
know. It's just a thought.
You don't know.
Yeah, Grunt definitely doesn't know, but it was just a thought.
Alistair, make an intelligence check.
Okay. Fairly intelligent.
Not today.
Not that intelligent.
It seems to be able to discern that the creature is there by sound and by sight. And you're trying to think of, is there any way to make this thing that clearly looks like it hurts target this other thing that looks like it hurts?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Do I realise the abomination is standing there now?
It's just sat there, just.
Yeah, but do I know its general location from where I am?
You can tell that it is just from the fact that the water is just being like pushed down, and it's just like this. Basically, like the waves have just stopped moving. At a point, you can guess whereabouts where it is. You can tell it's around that corner.
Okay, I'm going to throw a bone out.
You throw the bone out.
in front of it.
It looks at it, and as it looks, the laser destroys it. Destroys the bone.
It doesn't go through.
And then it goes, what down the corner?
It doesn't go. It
cannot
manages to
fit
destroy
down
the
here.
bone without going through.
It pokes its head down the corner.
I'm gonna use
Shimmer,
it as cover
you're
at
just,
this
like,
point to
pinned-
run around.
Yeah, it's currently back on a different stage of the normal stage, which doesn't have the invisibility. So,
Oh, I'm gonna head down this passageway then while it walks around.
okay. Buckley, it's just about to turn that corner, my friend.
I
And
roll.
Shimmer, you were just pinned in, just shit. As it looks down the corner, basically, to give you guys an idea, he's basically here against the wall, just like tucked inward, just wrapped up and hidden in the best way he can.
Hey, big stone lady toy.
And throws his chain out at you. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh crap.
Oh god.
I don't know if
Alistair,
you
we'll
can
say
destroy
that
the
you-
bone without hurting him.
Yeah, because it casts Firebolt.
Fair enough.
Because it can differentiate what it's doing. We'll say that you can look down here as you're there, because you said that was your last action, Alistair.
I need to run down the corridor.
Yep. Ooh, that was good. Not for you guys, it's great for me. Okay, so he goes at that time. Turn order is this.
I'm obviously going to rage at this point. Which means
As it
I
turns
have
the corner, you just go.
Yeah. And I have advantage on initiative, so I'm just going to roll that again.
Okay, Just in case you get better, yeah?
Yep, that's 17.
Yeah, 17, so change yourself back. Also, you see a, what looks like one of the clerics from the, chapels, but it's their corpse, just like in this plate armor, just a hammer down at the side. Their innards look like they've been torn out. There's a scroll next to them, and a bag, and you can see a potion inside the bag.
Okay, that might be useful.
Right, so I get to do something I haven't done in a long time, which is change this to a battle audio.
Remind me, how hard is it to destroy magical items?
You need a magical
hard.
item of that level or greater in regards to its rarity, and like, for example, a +3. If you wanted to try and destroy something, you would need to, like, say, a magical suit of armor would probably have to be melted down in lava over a very long period of time, for example.
Okay, I was just wondering, like, if I threw my
Can
javelin...
you guys hear the battle?
I hear something.
I put on music.
I can hear just the standard, like,
Tension.
murky noise.
I
Yeah.
can't hear anything.
Yeah, that audio's not working. Alright, give me a sec, folks. I'll just look for something on the jukebox for you guys.
This is gonna be hard.
But would I know that if I threw my javelin, it's likely to get destroyed?
You don't know.
My character doesn't know? Okay.
No. Did you hear this?
I do.
Yeah, I do. It's
Well,
It's a slow build. Okay.
by
Buckley.
that credit, Grunt would also not know. Would also think that the javelin could get destroyed like anything else by that logic.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, if you don't,
Okay.
your character can presume, oh god, it could destroy it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, Buckley, you're up first. As you can just see, like, a part of its hulking mask and this small, like, arm that's holding this hook, this malformed arm on the side of one of its shoulders, flailing and running gleefully.
Tristan! Yay!
Oh
Great.
god.
What would you like to do?
Well,
Flying is a
no.
free action.
Huh? I will actually move back up a bit. So that way I know I'm see him and whatnot. Cool. And I will do Sacred Flame.
I'll say it's here for the sake of the small eye is able to still target people from its position.
Okay.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw. Nope. Takes 9 points of radiant damage. Just under
No! No! Stop it!
We definitely need to kill this thing now.
but
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that was a good shot. That did next to nothing to it. Oh god.
Hey,
yeah, that's definitely not
maybe
gonna-
we can get a hook for Grunt.
Yeah. Hook the chain of returning. Get the hook of bringing.
I like that.
Call it
Well, he has
Scorpion.
thrown it over. Wants to play, so we'll see how that comes.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
that all you want to do, Buckley?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of its turn, you're just going to use this legendary action and just go.
Toys get broken now.
As you just see its like eyes just flare up, all the stitching seems to just tighten on itself, all the muscles begin just bulging out more as it seems to just go into the state of just insane kill mode as it's berserking.
Wait, copying. Copycat.
That's my thing.
Alistair.
Hello. Right, I'm gonna take a step so I'm sort of around the corner. Same as I was doing with the
You have to
skate.
turn out to fire and then go back in, which you know what
Yeah.
you have to do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Your attack is
so,
going. Your first attack at least is going to have advantage because you are stealth. Then it does not know you're there. Did you roll like a fucking
invisible.
god?
Bang. Ah, so close to me.
It just fired out the arrow and it just sinks straight into it. It goes all the way, the shaft in, all the way in, just like the feathers at the end are just sticking out as point. Just.
Add a bit of that on as well then.
Okay, so to let you know as well, the seems like in this state of just craze, it's actually more resistant to more forms of damage. Like that was like grunt level of you should not have been able to take as little as you did from that. That should have hurt you a lot more.
Even magical?
Even magical.
Cool, so this thing's built of hit points then. Cool, well, we're gonna go for the second shot then. This one's just normal.
Okay, that's another 7 points of.
Is it a monstrosity?
It is it's a construct.
Okay, that's fine then. That's not my favourite enemy, so...
Unfortunately
Uh,
not.
Okay, I'm gonna do those two shots and then... bonus action? You said there was a skelly on the floor with a bag and stuff in, and wanted
Mhm.
to look through that now. Could I look through that
You
now?
can walk over and make an investigation check with your bonus action.
Okay.
Basically, because there's nothing in this little area that's like swinging at you or nothing. You can take a moment to look.
I'm not very
that a
good at
hallway?
investigating. Oh, it's not bad.
Little thing of hallway.
I don't know. I'm
Sorry,
not looking
no,
at that just yet.
Clarify that.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm cornered. Sweet.
Yeah, you're cornered.
Great.
You're very much
He's
cornered.
gonna have a hell of a job getting in there.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hell of a job. This is gonna be like some fucking King Kong shit trying to reach in a building.
Yeah, but if it's a construct, it doesn't exactly need to move anytime soon. I'll probably need to get out before it needs to get in.
Huh.
That's my concern.
Yeah, so you're looking there and you can tell there's like some runic markings on the Warhammer. The shield at the side is like a kite
I didn't
shield
mean
with
to
this
do
great
that.
lion crest on it. The plate armor is almost shredded, and you look down into the potion, and there is into the bag, and there's 3 or 4 potions in there. You couldn't, Jack. You're just looking for the corks, and that's how you identify the different ones. You only were able to, you can't tell. Was that 3? Was that 4? You could tell that some of them are healing potions. You can't tell what degree. And there's one of them, which has this weird long clam tongue in it, like a like the clam, like you open it up and there's the tongue of it. There's a
Clam.
tongue of that in there.
So it's 4 it's 4 at present unknown potions.
Which some of which you presume are healing. You can presume.
Okay.
See what happens when you take them,
I'll,
but you
I'll
Is there-
leave
was there a
that
scroll?
where it is for the time being.
okay. That's all you can do, unless
Yeah.
you want to move into his radius or just dance around the corner.
I'm literally just gonna back up against the wall again to take more shots. I was just
Just
checking
let
to
you
see
know
if
from
there's
that
anything useful.
position, like you were just turning your shoulders a bit extended out. You would probably have to move to the block here, yeah, if you didn't want.
Okay.
Because at the end of your turn, you basically move out and go, no, and you just roll, and as you roll back, you just see the hook inside and just drag out, scrape. It actually connects against the stonework and actually pulls out brick. And just you
Yeah, I
hear
know
the
that was
scraping
coming.
of it against the ground.
I really don't want to get caught by that.
Little pokey toy need to fall over soon.
Yep.
Sorry, this
Yep.
was a bit funny there.
Yep.
What happened with the grinding on the floor?
That was it throwing out its hook to try and grab Alistair, but it grabbed it, hooked against the wall next to it and pulled that away.
Okay,
Pulled out
just
a
remember
small
you did
chunk.
say he threw a hook towards me.
Not yet.
Okay.
It pulls it back. Anyway, I'm just gonna nip to the loo. Back in a sec.
Alright, man. Grunt!
Okay, is it still going to throw the hook at me?
It's currently back's turn to you, throwing it down at Alistair, pulls it back, and it's turning to look back at you. Like it's
Okay.
ready to attack you.
It's just that when you start the combat, you said.
I know,
first thing
but that would have sucked.
Okay,
That would have sucked.
okay, we're retconning that. Okay. Do I think he is going to? So I don't think he's going to throw the hook at me anymore.
You don't know what he's going to do on his turn.
I'm,
You've never encountered one of these things. You don't know what the fuck they'll do.
I'm going to try and intimidate him to throw the hook at me.
At you?
Yeah.
You just let out a battle cry. "Rah!" At it. Make an intimidation check. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Not really. I'm kind of hoping to wait to try and catch the hook.
Okay, so you want to use your action to try and catch the hook from him. Try and
Yeah.
do a tug of war.
Like, that might be like a dodge action or something. I don't
That's
really
going to
know.
be a good dexterity check to give you an idea. That's going to be a dex saving throw. Because at the end of your turn, it's now his turn.
Okay.
So he throws out the hook at you, just shoot. I have to make sure first. Yeah, he is whispering rolls. It's good. Ooh boy! You need to make a dexterity saving throw right now.
Okay.
You have advantage
So
on
it's not
those,
like-
right?
He does, because she does, because she's a barbarian.
No, I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
No, you have,
No, you
have
get it.
danger sense.
You've got danger sense. Danger sense is something very useful. They have
Okay.
advantage, but they don't have evasion. In
So
older
this is-
editions, they used to have evasion.
So he doesn't have to
Make
roll
a dex
to hit.
saving
It's
throw.
not an. It's
No,
not
no,
an
he's
AC
rolled a
thing.
hit. If you want to try and make sure it doesn't get you by the throat, this is what you have to do.
Okay, because my armor class is 19 and.
You
since
rolled
I
a natural
take my
20.
heals probably-
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
That's why I'm saying make a dex saving throw before he gets you by the throat. Not good enough. It's
22
you try
is
to
good
like,
enough?
Oh, you have advantage.
Yeah,
So
we
you
do.
want to try and catch the hook.
Yep.
Which means you've put your warhammer away your last one. You try to reach out to grab it. You reach out to grab the hook with your hand.
Yeah.
And you grab it, but the inside of it is all razor edge, and you grab literally as a hook, and he's pulling with all his strength towards you. You do take, because you're raging half, 15 points of slashing damage. As you're just holding in place. I need a
half
strength
of
saving
15
throw
or
from you now.
15?
15. I need a strength saving throw from you, as I'm going to make one for him as well to see who wins this tug of war. You have advantage, but so does he.
Oh god, I hope I don't just see Grunt vanish now.
This is like Roadhog pulling away your friend.
That's gonna be
It's just
horrifying
like,
to
bye!
watch.
I
You have
do
advantage.
On strength saving throws, so yeah.
You've dug in your heels and just... You're not moving.
Okay.
Neither is he. He's just trying to pull you.
With this, can I take the hook and just hook it around this wall next to me and sort of try to embed it in with my hammer?
Okay,
Like a
you're
nail
gonna have
in
to
the
get
wall.
Dell out of the way. Okay, I'm letting you know. You can only just get it around
Okay.
on your turn.
I'll try to embed it.
You are currently taking 15 points of slashing damage just from holding this thing. So you reach out, you grab it by the actual where will the handle be, where the chain just starts, and you begin pulling that. And you see the chain actually begins just rolling off his arm constantly, like this never-ending line. And you just get it around the side of it, and you pull away, and you just see immediately as you do all the rocks. Actually, I should make another check for that, just to be fair. Just he watches it begins already. The rocks already, the bricks already almost giving away just from that. As you basically just shoved it in, and he's trying to pull it away. As he just begins turning the corner here, the chain is just ever ending, and it begins almost like looping down and just hanging loose.
Hey!
I'm gonna sort of keep
As
my.
this is now his turn, so that's what
Yeah.
you can do, my friend.
I'm gonna keep it held there, so keep it in place.
He just begins charging up, the water just gushing up as he does.
Little toy!
He just reaches up this massive hand axe, and it almost looks like he's not even trying to slice you with it, he's trying to smash you with it. But you were going, nope. And you sidestep it. And as you sidestep it, you go, oh,
Do I
that's
still
good.
get my
What's your
reaction?
AC?
Probably not. I'm gonna
No,
say
you don't get your
from
reaction.
doing that, I was like, no.
No, you don't get your reaction. You've done enough. That was your reaction to catch the fucking attack. I shouldn't even let
Yeah.
you do that, man. What's your AC, Delmar?
16.
Just
'Cause
hits.
I haven't got my swords out.
Nope. Yeah, that just hits. So basically, you go, whew, as you look up. Uh-oh. As he's leaning down and actually bites into you.
Oh god!
You take 3 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic.
That could have been worse.
Could have been worse, but that is his turn, and he's now in melee with you. Shimmer.
Okay. Shimmer is going to attempt some bullshit.
Okay. So for the sake of it, now I'm going to move you back to here because you're now like now it's not like how is he not being seen kind of thing. It's like you were just going, oh, okay.
What I'm
What
going
would you
to
like to
do is yell, Subject 001, you are attacking allies. Stand down and return to patrol.
Make a persuasion check
Ooh.
with disadvantage.
I like his thinking. Damn.
Poor execution.
Sure thing. You're not, master!
And it actually just punches, and you see where Grunt tried to smash through a wall of almost similar size. It actually punches through the wall that's between you and it, and it's trying to claw at you, and you just pull yourself away as just yeah. So there is now a gnome-sized hole, is the only way to describe it, through this wall.
So do I still get an attack action?
Yeah. This is just to say something.
Okay.
Smart
Which
idea.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it was pretty smart. What I'm more impressed is if you remember the number.
I should have got advantage on that.
No, you only were able to pull it off because you were able to get it by the name. What would you like to do now, man?
I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Through the hole, yeah. Yeah, that definitely hits him. Even him. Yeah, his AC is not that good. Okay, so you watch as the fire catches on it and just begins igniting. It just begins trying to flail around in a panic as you do it. Doesn't like fire.
Oh. That seemed to work quite well for me.
Okay. And, is that all you want to do on your turn? Well, say for the
That's
sake of
all I
brevity, you're
really can.
here, so the fire you get through the hole. At the end of your turn, he goes into the water. Submerges.
Oh, like totally?
He just submerges himself before pulling himself back up. The fire is now extinguished.
So is he standing on like the side, or is he standing in the?
He's
the
in
center?
the water.
Okay.
He's in the water. Basically, he's so big, his arms are on the outsides of it. But his body, like his torso, is all in there. So he literally just ducked himself in. So that's his last legendary action of the turn, Delmara.
Great, I'm gonna do something stupid. Since he's at that height, I'm gonna jump on him. With my flaming swords out!
Hang on.
Go ahead.
It's not my turn.
No, it's... Okay, you had to get me for a second, you son of a bitch. I was like, wait.
Sounds like a very
Blah.
Alistair thing to do, this does, because it sounds stupid.
Go on,
That's what I
Delmara.
was going to do on my turn.
Oh god,
Make an
this is gonna
Make
go
an
so
acrobatics
badly.
check.
Acrobatics, this is gonna go so badly. 19.
That's pretty good. He's trying to flail up at you, but he's only pulling himself just out of the water. You see it, you rush for it and jump up at him, swords out. As he's coming up, the water splashing up into the air like this big gout, like a fucking whale coming out, and your sword's just dashing down at him. What do you do?
Yeah.
I know what you're going to do, but
I'm gonna stab them both in.
you
First
have
one and
no
then second.
allies within 5 feet, so you don't get sneak attack.
That sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to get them in almost as like something to hang on to.
Yeah, you're just like hanging on for dear life, Alistair style.
Del,
You're like, that stupid son of a bitch just taught me something! Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
Okay.
Well, that
Del,
hit.
please don't end your turn on him.
It's a bit late for that call, I'm afraid.
That also hits, so that was... The flame doesn't seem to do much as the water's still there, but it sinks in and just begins to heat off the thing and begins catching fire. And he begins flailing. Ah! You've stabbed him into both shoulders. Your legs out of his neck reach. He can't actually get you. His shoulders are so broad. You just split over his head and stabbed into either shoulder and hanging on.
Oh god!
So that was... You don't get that... what's the 2d6 and the 2d6 for?
They're on fire. Or is it 1d6? I can't remember.
That's the fire damage
No.
that you already included.
Oh yeah,
2d6.
I programmed it in. Ignore me.
9, 12, 13.
Well.
13 points of damage.
Been a while since
Just
I
wants to do
played.
more fire damage to it.
I want to burn him.
Just
Well,
set him
that's
on
all you
fire!
might get.
Water, let the motherfucker burn.
Burn, abomination. Burn. Buckley, you're up.
So he's got a metal chain around his arm, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Describe to me what is heat metal. What are the rules of heat metal? Because I tend to confuse myself on them.
Target
Choose
metal.
a manufactured metal object, which a chain would be a manufactured metal object.
True.
And it begins to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast a spell. And then I can, until the spell ends, which I have it for up to a minute, I can use bonus action to basically make him. or
What's
make
the
it-
Constitution saving throw for then?
If the creature is holding or wielding or wearing the object and it takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or drop the object.
Problem
If it
is-
can,
This chain is wrapped around the arm. That's not being dropped.
But
Yeah, I think it's embedded in him.
if it doesn't drop the item, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
So, thankfully, Delmar's not connected to the chain.
When did Buckley get so smart?
Probably
When he got hit in the head with a Baylor.
Yeah, something to do with divine
It
intervention.
took
I
a
think.
Baylor beating the shit out of. Yeah, it took the DM going. Dude.
What? What?
He died so much he absorbed divine entities inside him, and now he's smart.
This is
I
like
can
when
get
Nozda
medical.
got punched in the face and made more beautiful.
Yeah, put it at him and the monk
You
go up against the
But you
Minotaur.
knocked some sense into him with the Balor.
I literally knocked the sense into you with the Baylor. Right, I need to use more Baylors then. You guys will start getting good.
I already am.
Clearly.
You get punched
But
in the
yeah,
face.
so
Everyone else will get to your level. You're like a B plus. Everyone's currently in a D. So you watch as you just you hold up the symbol, you point towards it. You watch as the chain is actually inside of, like, you focus at the point where it's coming out of. It's actually in his arm somewhere, and you just see like his entire arm up his neck just begin heating up, and just from the inside, literally the meat is cooking from the inside. Delmar, you're looking at this. You're looking at the body, and now you're looking at him. You can focus at the body. It's stitches, just constant amounts of stitches all over the body of different skin color variants, different creatures. There's a dragonborn, a Goliath. There's ogre skin. There's all these different. You can even see that some of these sinews are soft and supple, like they were freshly added to replace something. And the chain just loops around the entire corner. Shimmer, you have to step away to make sure the chain doesn't actually hit you. It's pretty near you and just taunt. And it's burning now. It's just searing hot metal, and it just screams out in pain as the 2d8 hits it.
Oh god, I'm standing on it. Ah!
It's just screaming out, trying to shake the chain like, "Nah, nah,
I told you,
yeah,
and your turn on it.
nah."
but I will say that is not the best word to hear when you say the word supple when talking about a creature that is just made of stitches. Basically.
And other people's skin.
Yeah.
Probably
Like
thought-
I don't care that he has nice, hands if they're just been put on.
Do
Yeah.
we recognize any of the skin?
Oh,
You
Yeah.
aren't
Out of
looking at
context
him.
D&D quote.
Just to let you know as well, the parts of it which were hanging into the water, now the water is actually kind of heating and bubbling, and where it's was wet, it's just steaming now off it, drying. You can tell the actual chain itself, it's magical in the fact that it's not bending just from the sheer tension and heat that would cause this to snap like it was nothing. So, yeah, do anything else you want to do in your turn?
I don't think I have anything I can use as a bonus action. Oh, actually, who's hurt?
Me.
Grunton's fucked.
Okay,
I'm at 25 health, but you know.
Grunt.
You have to see them to be able to cast Healing Word.
no, just have to be able to. Oh no, it is C. Damn.
Yeah.
But it's a word.
So, would you like to get closer to him? You have to see them to cast the spell.
You can heal somebody else. It doesn't have to be me.
I think no one else actually is taking that much damage.
They can
He'll
heal
do-
me.
Yeah, go walk past him and go heal Alistair. Hello! Hello!
We can't even see you. You vanished like 5 minutes ago.
And we cast it at. Yeah.
Yeah, you only have so many rounds left of invisibility, won't you?
Alistair's invisibility is
I'm
dropped.
invisible now. Yep. I took a
It'll
shot.
up in an hour,
Oh, yeah,
but
he attacks.
it'll fall off when you
Oh,
attack.
right.
When you do an attack or cast a spell, happens.
I knew that was going to
much
happen.
greater.
That's what I was really
Yeah,
considering at first. I was going to take a shot at him
Yeah.
from behind the abomination to see if the laser thing would shoot at him and then shimmer
Yeah.
through the bone. It was like, that's not going to work. Okay, plan B.
Grunt.
It was going through the bone.
Grunt, sorry. I don't know why I said shimmer. I looked
Shimmer
at-
rolled a natural 20, was hiding like a motherfucker. He wasn't throwing shit. Oh, he was throwing with
Oh.
shade.
Smart.
Right,
Alright,
so you heal him.
That's everything.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, he's going to make a attack action at you.
He doesn't have any legendary actions
Looks-
left.
your turn.
I'd like to point out one thing, though. At this point, I'm almost a better rogue than Del is.
But no, you said
I rolled it for a shiny
Start
piece.
of no, your reactions come back.
oh,
Legendary actions start at the top.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why it's like, okay, that's why they're a lot more powerful.
Yeah, okay. I got that. Yeah.
So
I
you
thought it was
actually
always
basically
at the
just
start of the turn.
takes your hand and he takes this big meaty fist and just tries to slam you against the wall with it. This is with disadvantage. What's your AC?
18.
Cool. That was a 15. You bring up your shield. You put your arm up against the other side of it, and you brace for it, and you up against him. You are put into the wall, but you've absorbed it with your shield and everything, not to take the brunt.
Cool.
Because I do remember you having a shield.
Yes.
Not even like breaking a face. You just go, yes, shield. I have a shield. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, buddy. Alistair. Fuck are you doing?
Right. I would like to step.
Yeah,
No.
Adele, that's more
I
appropriate.
just realised I should move.
You're
I
like,
wanna
Cat Daddy, what's going on?
No, I'm like, ah!
Just hanging out. This is the worst roller coaster ever! What's a roller coaster?
I believe you're standing on him 1 square to the left, so if he takes a step back, you don't get zapped.
I'm on his back, I don't get a choice.
What are you doing, Ali?
I'm going to step to here, and I want to, because I still remember that there is a laser thing there. I want to quickly poke my head out and take a shot at it to see if I can
Go ahead.
deactivate it or something.
Take a shot. Make this. Do you want to make a stealth check before you do that?
Sure.
Because you have levels in rogue, do you or no?
Not
No,
yet.
wait, sorry.
Not
No,
yet.
you can't then. You can't. You'd have to do that or attack. You can't do both.
Okay, so I can't hide. Okay.
Nah. So would you like to take a shot?
Fuck it then. AC is gonna be 19. If it's
Yeah.
gonna hit me back, so fuck it. It's my night. This is my night.
Okay, so as you look at it, you see that it turns into like this white color. As you fire out, you see your arrow shoots through towards it as these missiles erupt out towards it. Essentially, like this circle, your arrow shoots through it, strikes into it, and you watch as the actual construct, the enchantment of your bow, breaks the actual sentry. The sentry is destroyed. Like before, it was damaged and was repairing. This is just blown off.
Oh, cool.
But you do take 21 points of damage, force damage from the magic missile.
Ouch.
Oh, of course, magic missile.
Does it miss?
Always hits.
If only it had like
Ah.
shield.
Yeah. Fortunately, not that kind of spellcast. Okay, I'm alright for the time being. But cool, so that's one attack. I'm then going to move up to here, around the corner. I'm going to see.
You would have
that Delmar-
advantage. You wouldn't have advantage actually. I was trying to think of.
it
Oh, you'd have
doesn't
advantage
work.
on, but it doesn't work on ranged attacks. It
Yeah.
only works on
No,
melee
it's
attacks.
different from flanking.
I was thinking
gonna
of
see-
sneak attack and all that shit. Never mind me.
I'm going to see that Delmar has jumped onto the creature, and I'm going to get a enormous boner over it. And I'm going to take another shot.
Jesus.
This is exactly the kind of thing that you should be doing in this situation. Beautiful to watch. Let's take another shot at it.
He has to specify enormous because he's competing at grunt at this point.
As I've
It's
now
gonna
found out that I'm the
catch you
smallest
in.
person. I'm the smallest person in the party. What the fuck? I started off as just being middleman.
You were, yeah, and so many people have left and joined and left and joined.
I'm not even a
and
small
left.
person. I'm like, you know,
You're your own height. You're pretty
Yeah.
tall.
fair, you know, I'm not like tall, but I'm average. And it's just like all these people that we find just like.
You're
skyrocketing
average
to
for a
fucking
human,
ceiling.
but we've got a Goliath, someone who's really tall for a human, and an elf.
A dragonborn,
And a dragon.
And a dragonborn, which is tall.
which are literally the height of a Goliath.
Yeah.
They're big guys.
Ooh,
So you
ooh,
fire
ooh,
out the
ooh.
arrow as it's basically flailing towards Buckley. And, oh, actually that was half damage on your... No. Wait. I have to...
I imagine most things that I do, I say are halved. I only have a 12.
Nope. Not halved anymore because he's currently burning. The resistances are currently being countered, for lack of a better term.
Stellar move. So that's my 2 attacks. How far have I moved just in case I need to do anything else?
So you've
5,
gone from here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my
Go back
movement.
there, maybe. Okay.
That's 30. I moved, so I'm just out in the open. Like, hello. Hopefully, he has more things to worry about at the moment than me.
I mean,
Damara?
he's got somebody right
I
now.
need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you watch as he leaps and begins throwing his legs up, his back going in the water with you on top of him.
Oh god. Wow,
At
what
first, I thought he was doing basically a giant, like,
my camera
what's
is
it called?
frozen in the
Drop kick.
perfect expression.
Like,
I have to take that photo. Holy shit, someone take that photo.
My
Take that
camera's
photo.
frozen in the perfect expression.
That way it'll be on the stream.
No,
Oh,
I've
dear.
got to save this for myself.
Great,
You can take a
well,
photo of the stream if you miss it.
that sorts itself out.
That is perfect. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on!
The face is even better now.
Rolled a
AJ,
2.
savor it. AJ, savor that face. It's beautiful. Mwah.
We need to meme
Hey.
that face.
When
The
you
DM
roll
doesn't
a
start getting
one,
miniatures out.
I have made
when he uses the voice.
God damn it, you guys.
Oh god.
When you're asked to
Jamar,
like
you do
crumble
go
for
straight
dessert.
into the water. I need you to make
When
it.
someone says that's so Raven.
I need you to make a Constitution
I got a
saving
million
throw
of them.
as you go straight into the water. You're just trying to catch your mouth, just to close your mouth. But you don't want to let go of your swords either, because you don't know where the fuck they're gonna go, and you don't want to go in the water afterwards to find them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Worst golden shower ever.
Killing you so quickly. Okay,
Why can I not
so-
save?
funnily enough, that was enough because it's not a ridiculous check. Grant just rolled like a natural 1 on her check, I think,
Oh,
earlier.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So you holding your mouth and and you just hold it for that second under the water. Water fills in your ears, and you're just shaking it out once you get back up. As he pulls himself up, the fire now gone,
Ugh.
the resistance back in effect, but you are hanging on. And the swords, basically, you have to stab again to inflame again and ignite again, because you have to basically. You had a lighter
Yeah.
that was underwater that you're trying to. You actually instinctively go and just.
God damn it.
That's your turn now, sir. Grant, your child is
actually,
being
I
thrown
think my
around.
spell would still be in effect.
Your spell is in effect for the heat metal.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you have to basically on your turn, reignite it.
Yeah.
He's just suppressing it for a turn.
That's what I figured.
Okay, I've got this hook in my hand.
Nope, you put it up against the
At the
wall.
moment.
You put that against the wall.
Yeah, I hooked it up against the wall, sorry.
Otherwise, you'd be burnt. You would literally be taking the 2d8 as well.
Okay, and Dell's out of the water now?
Dell's back up on top of him currently, like the dog who has just had a bath and they didn't want it, and there's just wet everywhere. Legs still posed out, almost like in this perfect position. Is I hate water.
Yeah, just
Actually, no,
hair
Delmar,
plastered.
he
The
threw
heat from
himself
the
back up, Del. To actually say it, Del, he threw himself back up, and when he did, you lost grip of one of them. Your arm flung, and you reach back up, and you're now hanging off the back of him,
Oh, Jesus.
and you grabbed up to grab the other side of it. So you're now holding both of them from the position, and you're using them because you're actually not heavy enough to push the swords down further. And you're just hanging on currently onto both of them, just screaming for dear life.
Oh,
Is there any-
God, why?
Is there any chance I can reach over and grab her and pull her off the ruddy thing?
No.
Not right now. But you can do that if you want him to try and chomp your ass because you're doing shit on top of him.
As AJ says, at least the water was warm.
I'm full of quote-unquote fish. Look suspiciously like Snicker bars.
Today has actually been the worst day ever.
It's been a great day for me, actually. Everything has gone perfect, not even in the game. In life in general, today has just been wonderful. I see that meme of me. Today was a good day.
God, even this morning, like when Del woke up, she was like, what's today gonna be like? Oh, my parents are here.
Oh,
the
God,
world's
there's
ending.
And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
So, Grunt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hold my action until Del gets off the ruddy thing. I'm gonna wave at her like, get off, and then I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, so did you move back? Did you move in and out?
Could just yell.
No,
Because you
no,
moved
I
here
can't.
and
Wait,
there. Did you
yeah,
actively
sorry.
do that?
I didn't mean to, but it's a
No,
see,
if
for
you
Del
didn't
see me,
mean
I'd have
to,
anyway.
yeah, you'd have to.
I'm gonna wave at Del to get off the ruddy thing.
Okay. You shout, get off the ruddy thing, and you stay there?
No, I don't shout, I wave. Remember, I don't talk.
Oh yeah, you just go...
Anyway, next person's turn. I'm holding my action.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to do a legendary action to try to use that big heavy chopper. So you have not yet reactivated your fire effect on him, so he does not have disadvantage.
Who's he attacking?
Grunt, that was a natural 20.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
You take a grand total of 8 points of slashing from the battle axe, and 7 points necrotic.
And halved?
That's before halved, so half that.
So,
7
eight
goes
total?
down. The 7 goes down to 3, and
That's eight
the
total.
8 goes down to 4.
7 in total.
7 in total.
Okay, 7.
Ah, barbarians.
Yeah, he wasn't the main threat. The main threat was him pulling you into the side of one of the turrets. Alright, so that's his turn. Shimmer.
Okay, what I'm going to do is, can I see through the hole that Delmar is still on the thing?
Yes, from your position, you can see you can see your legs kicking, whilst the legs are like the feet are kicking up, and you can clearly see that the rest of her is probably on top of it.
Okay, then I'm going to say, get off the thing, and then I'm not going to hold my turn until she gets off.
Oh, for God's
Dalmara,
sake.
would you like to get off?
I'm gonna get off!
Yeah.
Pull
Okay,
my
so you
swords out.
you make an acrobatics check just to see how well you do this.
With a flourish.
You guys watch as Damar just kicks up the back, like, I'm fucking doing it! Kicks off the back of the head, springboards backwards, lands next to Alistair, swords out in this flourish of, yep, I did that.
And stuck the landing.
How'd
And
you
now
know?
that she's done that, I do this.
Blue, would you like to do a bonus action to disengage?
Yeah, I would use my bonus action to do that.
I would have thought you would have done that, otherwise that hook's gonna come out and just straight bring you right back. So now,
You landed next
run.
to me, and you're dragging attention
Actually-
to me again. I'm gonna be real pissed.
I got off because
Del,
of
Run,
that!
you're first.
And I
Run,
watched
you're
whatever
first.
Shimmer's doing.
Okay, I have.
Ooh.
covered
Oh, immolation. I love immolation.
Okay, he's.
Con check. The highest is an 8. 23 points of fire. What is any other effects to immolation, except for the fact that if they're immolated when they die, they turn to ash?
On the secondary effect, he gets ignited for a certain amount of damage, and that he cannot be turned off of that damage until
No
the
matter
spell
what. Yeah, so he can't even go in water. The spell has to be stopped first.
4 damage.
So
Watch
you
your
just
ass,
threw
buddy.
napalm.
Also,
Yeah,
that was
literally.
the 24.
Oh yeah, because you increased that again.
Jeanette, please, man.
So you guys watch as the fire he just points out his hand and just points a finger. And from that finger then he just claws outward, and this claw just erupts out in fire, wraps towards its face, actually grabs onto the face like a face hugger, ignites its entire face, down its body, down its neck, even into the water. The fire begins igniting and just begins burning. Actually, the heat is so intense suddenly that it's almost painful to look at. In the fact that just like it's like being very close to a fireplace, like smack bang next to it, a brazier or like a roaring brazier.
Grabbing
Fire around him.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're okay because you have. And Grunch is just
thirsty.
so stupid she doesn't give a shit. but the water around it is actually evaporating into this foul mist. Like there's actually 5 feet around it on all sides, which is just erupting in a mist currently.
Piss mist.
Technically, I got to go first, so shall I?
I know. You can do that, yes.
Also,
it's not it's not obscuring mist. It's just, oh god, that's a lot of fire. Yes, Core.
It's providing dim light or bright light in a 30-foot radius.
Yep. So it's basically bright in your faces. So it's like, whoa, a target.
Anyway, I don't know that turret's gone, but I do know I have a big steel chain attached to him, and that he's currently sitting in a fair bit of water. So I'm gonna say one of the few words I say. I'm gonna say hell and throw the javelin at the
Throw it
chain.
at him. You can throw it at him as well, and then you know.
Yeah, but if the javelin's stuck in him and goes in the turret, she's worried it'll be destroyed. Also, he's attached to this big metal thing. The electrical charge is going to go through him, and he's standing in water. I don't think it's going to be good for him.
What's the lightning damage? Because it's essentially javelin of lightning goes into lightning bolt, essentially, I believe.
Yep.
Read that up on me.
Did I hit the chain first?
You hit the chain, yeah. You just hit the chain. Ding! You watch it just sparks, and just the chain ignites. The spear, javelin falls onto your side, and just lightning into him. Go ahead. Cool. You watch as the lightning actually doesn't hurt it.
Beg your pardon? Is it the lightning bolt spell?
It's essentially lightning bolt as a spell which he just cast.
Cool. That's 8d6, sorry.
Okay, so roll 8d6 instead.
Does the same amount of damage as the fireball.
Yeah, the only difference is it is a line.
Right.
So re-roll that as just roll another 48 actually. Actually no, 46. Another 46. 46.
Big money, no whammies.
1327. Okay, so you guys watch as the lightning hits it and begins searing closed all the wounds. I just go kill. It actually tears the chain, snaps it. The chain comes back, the stonework is kicked off, and he's pulling it back to it and back onto its hand. It is now frenzied,
Oh,
hastened,
jeez.
and healed for all the damage.
Fantastic. Well, it was a smart idea.
It would have been a smart idea if it wasn't Frankenstein's monster you're using lightning on.
Okay, we need to kill this thing quickly before it brings the whole fucking building on top
At
of us.
least it's on fire.
It is on fire, yes, still. But it is currently disregarding all forms and is just going into flailing. So now it's going to do an extra attack because it got to there. So it's going to make, with this legendary action, instead of 1, now I'm going to make 2. So it's going to make its battle axe attack. That's a 24 against Grunt. Grunt, that was 5 slashing, 5 necrotics, that's 10 total, half to 5 you take. And Alistair, it looks over towards you who's been peppering it this entire time and throws out a chain at you.
Bullshit! He's looking over at me because Dell's fucking landed me. It's not bullshit, man. I know why he's coming for me.
What's your
You know
AC?
you get me into trouble, you rogue.
What's your AC?
Currently, because I'm using a bow, 19, because then I'm a shield.
19.
If it
Funnily
rolled,
enough,
it fucking rolled high enough.
see, here's the thing. He doesn't have to roll to hit you. He has to roll to just... He doesn't have to roll to, like, actually pierce the armor. He has to roll to grab you. So make a dexterity saving throw.
This has all happened on my turn, because 3 people are basically using their action on my turn.
Okay, Alistair, you just managed to see that hook coming. You think, oh, that's not gonna... No, he could probably just straight up pull me. It won't pierce my armor and duck. It actually just breaks. It doesn't, It's not like a chain, like a loose chain hitting. It's like this solid rod that's been slammed into the wall behind you. The wall actually breaks in a bit and there's like... from the stonework above you for a moment. You're looking up and you just throw yourself to the... above you here as just a bit of stonework falls down at you. You're not realizing he's tearing the whole thing down.
We need to finish this quickly.
Buckley.
I didn't even get the rest of my turn!
Okay, Del, what else do you want to do?
I spent my turn to jump off his back. Alistair shouted at me, and I said, because of that, and then all of that happened while I was pointing at it, and I just sort of went,
You're very glad you're no longer there, because you would have been point blank with him.
okay.
Del, what would you like to do?
I guess because I'm standing here.
Yeah, despite Alice's popular opinions, it's usually reasons we don't stand on things we're trying to hit.
It was only good in theory. The maximum range of a dagger is 60, isn't it?
20 to 60. So you currently
I have
you currently don't
sharpshooter.
have the.
So I can run down here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I just retweeted it on Twitter.
What?
Curls made a like a snippet of your face when Dad starts laughing after a roll. Fucking got
You didn't mean it.
Sorry, dude.
You didn't mean it.
Hate you. God.
So what would you like to do on your turn?
How you do this?
How you do this? I'm gonna like
I
run.
can't breathe.
I'm gonna like run. Let's see. I've got 35 movements. I'm gonna run like round to there and throw 2 daggers at it because sharpshooter.
Sure, make you put away the swords as you go and you throw out the daggers. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take the -5 because I don't trust myself to do that yet.
It's a very big target, just to let you know. It's pretty easy to hit.
I'll do it on the first one then. This is gonna. Oh, there we go.
That's a hit.
Cool.
It's 18 points of damage.
And because Bucklin's there,
You get sneak attack. So that's 18. Jesus Christ, that was one attack. 18, 21. You just dealt 39 points of damage.
with a knife.
Okay,
Not even
make
a
your
magical
second.
knife.
Make your second attack. You guess from this right now. You have to You basically have to suck to miss this guy.
Cool. I'm gonna do sharpshooter on the second one then. Why not? I don't use it very
Guys,
often.
she's actually using the knives that I bought her.
Yep.
Actually, I won't use sharpshooter on the second one because my offhand attack
Are you
doesn't use my dex bonus on the offhand attack. So
It doesn't use it on the attack damage,
On the
but it uses it on the
damage.
attack roll. Does for the roll, not for the attack.
see,
-5. Still hits.
really?
AC of 9. It is a sack of hit points.
Cool.
It's
that
meant
was-
to just go. It's literally just meant to be a damage dealer that throws you in front of the turret. So
I
that was
can hit
11
this thing
points.
if as long as I don't roll a 1 then.
So basically, oh hey, those turrets that were here have no fucking use now. It's like, hey, I'm a fucking.
Unless you
thing
can circumvent the turrets. Like the turrets are the main
Yeah.
threat, not
Cool,
him.
so I just did 50 damage with 2 non-magical knives.
To be fair, he's a pretty big threat right now.
Oh wait, those are non-magical.
Yeah, they're just standard throwing knives. Being
That dealt
honest,
no damage.
none. Even though it's on fire.
He's a golem. Magical weapons or adamantite. That's all that can work on a golem.
Okay.
Any type of golem, that is the ruling.
Since I probably
Yes.
would have seen that on the first
Damage
hit.
immunities to lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't adamantite.
Okay. If I saw that on the first hit,
Yeah,
could I
the
correct
first
it on the
hit-
second hit?
Yeah, the knife actually just bounces off and just sinks into the water.
Okay.
Actually, no, it floats. It's light enough.
So if I
So-
can I correct that for my second hit if I'd seen
Yeah,
it did nothing?
yeah. You would have thrown that, realized it bounced off. Like you saw it, the knife should have gone in, but bounced off. Whatever dark magic is being used to construct this creature is more than resilient enough. So what else would you like to do?
I don't want to throw my. I don't want to throw that. I may not get it back.
Give it.
Am I allowed to use my crossbow for the second? I don't think I can.
No, no.
Then I won't. I
you
won't
could
take.
you could get out the crossbow.
I'll get it
But
out.
you're not even in my mind. You don't even because you're a thief as well. Because you basically have fast hands. So
I
you
do.
can
I
do
have
this
the
kind of
ability
shit.
fast hands.
Like when you were throwing knives, I don't even imagine you taking them out. You just you threw one, realized it didn't work, and just out the light crossbow.
Is it?
The light crossbow, the magical one. The magical one, yeah.
Yeah.
Whisper, I think it is.
Whisper.
Cool.
God dang it!
There's a name.
Buckley.
Waste of a turn. But there
Well,
we go.
as a
What's
bonus
funny is that's
action-
another item I made before Matt coined the term.
Alistair, your knives were useless.
Buckley, what you like to do?
So because it's fun and you know I have it, I'm going to click my fingers and reactivate it. Reactivate the heat metal.
Okay, so cast it against. That's another 2d8. And con check. Natural 20, because he has advantage. And that is 15 points of fire. You don't know
And-
how you can add to the fire that in his mastery Shimmer has erupted, but you do. And you can tell that it is affecting it as it screams out again in pain all over its arm as the hook is now heating up again.
Okay.
It's actually,
and
all
as-
its weapons are currently like burning. Like genuinely the steel is actually almost softening just from the heat. Except from
I
the
just pat him on
except
knee
the
going,
hook,
It's okay, buddy. It's all right.
except the
and
hook
then-
and the axe. The axe and the hook are not melting.
Right. It's like it's okay, buddy. You know, the shit happens. All
You
right,
actually
bye.
put your hand on it.
No.
was
Well, I
about
have to
say.
for that.
For heat metal, is that a touch?
No, for inflict wounds.
Oh, for that! I wasn't looking at the screen. That definitely hits. Let's see.
It's okay, buddy.
continue.
Just don't touch the
Uh,
metal.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, you probably started.
So yeah, he's looking kind of rough. As you go,
Well,
it's
also
okay. Do you walk
as-
away?
Hold on.
Because currently he has disadvantage on attack rolls because he's literally on fire and can't put it out.
Oh, actually, is he a construct?
He is a construct.
I also
Okay.
deal another. Let's see. This is level 9. Is
Can
what I
constructs
am.
take necrotic?
No, well. I believe
I'm looking at it currently. His damage immunities are lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. His condition immunities are charm, exhaustion, frighten, paralyzation, petrification.
Probably because he's a
blizzard.
fleshy golem. I
Yeah.
think a normal one would be.
normal ones
Yeah.
are no, not even normal ones because it's the
Yeah.
sheer negative energy, the deconstructive energy that is necrotic is almost
Yeah.
abyssal in its nature of just rotting and destroying and decaying. So it's
Yeah.
actually rotting the
And it's
flesh.
still alive. In a
Where
sense,
if it was a clay golem, it would soften and just slough the clay
Yeah.
until it falls off and humps. The rock would come, for a stone golem would go brittle, and the iron
Yeah,
for an
yeah.
iron golem would almost rust. That's the different ways it would work. So what else do you have, Buckley?
I'm also gonna hit him for another 9 force damage.
Because it is a construct you're hitting with a spell,
Yep. No, with with an attack, yeah.
yeah? Oh,
Because
it's
Soul of the
touch attack.
Forge. Yeah, because Soul of the Forge. Whenever I hit a construct with an attack,
Alistair,
I
it's
deal
your turn.
additional force.
Still,
damage.
actually, no, it's going to make 2 attacks against you in this insane, crazed rage with its battle axe.
I get a reaction when anything from 5 feet and they attack something that isn't me, so shall I make that reaction attack?
You can, yes. But it does. It hits so quickly that you can only react as the second attack has already come in. Just let you
It
know.
doesn't matter.
it's
It doesn't stop the attack anyway. It can
No,
stop
it doesn't.
moving.
So what were the
That's a natural
There's
20,
right?
and that was a 19.
Okay, I'm gonna use shield.
Okay, so you block the second attack, but you do take 11. You take 11 points of slashing from the battle axe, and you then take 7 points of necrotic.
Can I attack him with the
So
javelin?
17
just
altogether?
here?
You threw the javelin. You had to let go of the javelin.
Okay.
I would have
So,
presumed you would have gotten
like-
back out your warhammer.
Well, there's no point in attacking him because it's not magic warhammer or anything.
Oh yeah,
17
yeah. I
altogether.
keep forgetting that. Yeah, 17 total damage.
It's
The
actually
javelin's
surprising
literally
to
the
think
only
we're
thing
level
I have.
9 and there are still characters that don't have magical items.
Yeah,
Have the javelin I got when
because I
started,
just
but-
realized how much shit I've been giving you, and I just cut it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was like, stop that! You're all good. And besides, guys, Strong Judge didn't have one by level 8, 9.
Compare us to him.
So, I'm comparing you guys to him. It's like the most terrifying character in all of D&D, didn't have a magical item for like half his career. So, what do you want? You want to use your javelin? You want to try and reach down? See, the thing is, on your turn, you could use your action to stab. So, if you have the warhammer away, you had to drop the javelin to actually like cause the effect with the lightning. Like you, it's actually a bit of an awkward position because no matter what you do, you probably wouldn't be able to actually damage him.
That's fine. I just won't use the reaction. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't really apply because yeah.
Because it's one of those instances where it's just by chance he's just too fucking stubborn to die. Alistair,
I mean, I suppose I could hit him with the hammer and make it so he can't move. Would that work?
you could just make an attack roll just to see if you want to just like throw out the hammer, just batter him with it so that he.
Yeah,
If he was trying to
theoretically-
move away from you, if he was trying to move away in this moment, his movement speed will go to 0.
Well,
so
I think
you-
his movement speed is 0 until my next turn anyway. So
If he was moving away, we'll just say that you were just hitting him. That's all.
Yeah.
You just swung out the hammer, slamming into him, and it just bangs off of him. No effect.
yeah. If he
Alistair,
tries to
your turn.
move, can't. So
I have a feeling that we're all kind of tapped out at this point. Probably not going to be staying in the sewer for much longer.
He's looking
Or if we
pretty
do,
rough.
we're
Yeah,
probably
I'm
going to be
wanting
taking a rest.
I'm wanting a rest after this. Yeah.
Alistair, look at a
Okay.
subtle hint on the screen.
You call that subtle? Dun, 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 dun.
Bam, bam!
So, my logic is this is the current big bad at the moment, so I'm going to use my swift death on this guy.
You sure? Sure you want to do that?
Well, we're going to be taking a long rest after this. I think everybody needs to take a long rest after this. We're pretty beat up at the moment. I didn't realise that this was going to go quite as far as it has, but it is a big city, as me and Blue recently found out.
Yeah.
Looking
Big
at
ass
sizes
city.
of cities.
Big ass city.
Walking through Edinburgh put Dusthaven into perspective.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Oh god, loads of damage! I've actually killed something!
You've actually overkilled something. Good job.
Did it just like shoot your other attacks as well and get the other damage? Make your other swift death?
It's like when Sylvanas just unloads everything on a
Withering
Uh,
fire.
I wanna
Like
hit him
Tychus
so
with a
many
minigun.
times. I want to hit him so
I'm
many
mildly
times
upset
that
he
he
didn't
looks
get
like
the
Bristleback.
You just
I'm gonna go ham on this.
okay. You just begin grabbing arrows. You just fire them into the back. For a moment, it looks like he goes to almost collapse down in death, and just and again, he just keeps trying to get back up, and you just arrow into the spine. You just keep reaching, and eventually you reach back. You've used every arrow in the quiver, just fired it into his back,
Oh, we have a pink Christian.
screaming bloody murmur. And he just collapses down as there's now like 12, 14 arrows pointing out of his back,
Time for rest.
and just
Ooh, wait. I would like to jump over to the body, please.
okay.
And I would like to remove a tooth.
Ah, that's his new thing.
You reach down, lift up the head. It takes a bit of effort because the shoulder actually so slant. You actually have to pull. Grunt reaches down and lifts up with
Yep.
you. You reach in, taking out a knife. And the thing is, you reach in to look for teeth for different ones. Like you're looking for the canine or something specific.
Oh, God.
And there's like different teeth. Like it's different teeth. Like all of them are like from different. Some of them are larger, some of them are smaller, some of them are.
What looks like the most fucked up tooth?
Would you like to investigate his teeth?
Yes.
Make an investigation check on his teeth.
Can
Right.
Grant just roll her eyes and rip his lower jaw off?
14.
Okay, so you're investigating, and you get a better look at it as Grunt just tears off, tries to tear off the stitching, but the actual sinew and the necrotic energy that made it still exists and is holding the body. Actually, no, sorry, it died under the effect of incinerate. Body's
Oh,
turned to
it's
ash.
dust.
Body's turned to ash.
It's so crazy. What happened?
I'm
Sorry,
not sure if it
Alistair.
actually does turn to ash.
It does.
It does.
It does.
If
All
it's-
right.
It
It
burns.
was
I'm gonna-
under
I'm-
the
You reach
effect.
over to get it and it just turns into dust in your hands.
I'm actually going to look at it just to make sure I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not trying to fuck you, Gil.
It's because I'm not sure if it has to do the fire damage to kill
It
it.
is.
It might,
It
yeah,
is.
it might be
It's
the
under the
initial
thing.
damage.
Let's see. I need to check this real quick. I think Incinerate's in the player's handbook. It's currently not up on Roll20. Need to fix.
It might be a elementally evil one.
It is.
It is.
While that's happening, I'm going to look down here since that's done.
That is a
So-
cave-in.
Oh,
That's like the,
Damage
that's the
from
cave-in with the
spell
skull in
reduces
it.
the target to 0 hit points.
Okay, so the spell wasn't one that did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fair. Alistair, Grun's opening the mouth, trying to tear off the jaw, and you see this one, like, you can't tell if it's golden or rotten tooth that looks like it's from a large dragonborn or something.
Sound. I'll take that one then, because that will remind me that it's from the Abomination.
You pop it
I'm
off,
gonna-
take it,
I'm gonna add
and
that
it's
to my-
actually a golden, like a solid golden tooth.
Ooh, shit. That's gonna be hard to cut into. I'll work on it later. Let's just add that to my trophy collection.
Okay, I'll drop this thing since he seems to be done with his trophy. This big hook thing, is there a way to pick it up without hurting myself?
It's currently cooling off, we'll say.
I dispel. Yeah, deep metal.
It's dispelled. The hook actually goes
Pull it off
into
in the
it.
piss.
The hook actually
No,
goes
I'm
up
talking about
into
the
his
one
arm.
that detached from him, that I had hooked into the wall. And then
That
he said
one.
snapped off.
It didn't snap off. He snapped the stone like that was connected to pull that off and had it in his hand, like he reined it back to him.
Never mind.
And as you guys are beginning to investigate the body, we'll take a quick break.
cool. Be
Traffic
back
going
in
to-
like 5-10 minutes.
I have to make some
Don't
tea
go
with my
anywhere.
microwave.
How dare you!
Savages, savages!
Alright, okay, bye break.
Don't forget, guys, if you have any questions in chat during break, do feel free to ask me about characters, monsters, anything like that. I will do my best to explain it to you.
Ask the DM.
Let's give a wonderful shout out to our sponsor, Game Tea.
Of
Game
course,
tip.
we always have to.
Check out the.
We,
check
no,
out
we
the
contractually
latest-
have to, or otherwise AJ steals our soul. So,
Yeah. It's a real bad contract.
Blue,
we
why
made,
the
but-
fuck you sign that contract when I was drunk?
But
Yeah,
they
seriously.
just have such good merchandise, guys. They just have such wonderful T-shirts, and their new Kickstarter for the gaming notebooks that they do are just
those
so
notebooks are beautiful.
fantastic.
I still don't
We
know
all
how you
know
have to
they'll
sign
make
those.
shit contracts.
AJ is
yeah.
asking the most important question. As I described the claw fire from Incinerate as a, almost like a face hugger, she's complaining, is a hot face hugger a face snugger? Which I will now decree is a face
Oh.
It's a
snugger.
face snugger.
It's a face snuggie, yeah, I was about to say.
And if that's what let me start that sentence again. That's
Yeah,
an
but the
other,
habit- yeah.
that's an other important information you can write down in your Game Tea notebooks that you can get from our Kickstarter, which
And they
look
are gorgeous.
fantastic. They're made from 100% ethically sourced leather, and they're just so beautiful. I want all four because we have 4 different designs. I almost held up the wrong number of fingers.
There's,
Good counting.
there's.
It's very hot in my room, and I have no water. How about you guys
heat metal.
continue?
Damn
I'm
horse
gonna
to
go
print.
get a drink.
To let
still
you
don't
guys
know
know,
why-
this is something that was described to me long ago by Blue and them as a, oh, when you get this, you're gonna want it. I looked at it and was one of the first 20 backers because I was like, what? Give.
But yes, the notebooks are beautiful. I still don't know where we had to sign a contract with Game Tea in blood, but still, they're beautiful notebooks.
It's totally worth
Like,
it.
I
You don't have
would
to. You
say
don't have to
that-
hook up your PayPal. Just the blood works.
I would have done it without signing the contract in blood. I
Yeah,
just love the notebooks.
I don't want
I
to pick up the
recommend
red one for that, Andrew, because he's playing a wizard at the moment.
I'm of course getting a DM one.
You're a wizard, Stangy. Okay, bye, Rick.
AJ, why
You
do you
know,
accept
it comes
anybody
by attention
with
that Blue's
fluid?
not very good at making contracts.
I'm grabbing the Eldritch
Hey,
one.
you think any of these guys are good at dealing deals with contracts?
I mean,
I'm gonna-
personally,
Hey,
Actually,
Alistair,
technically,
Alistair, you keep your mouth fucking shut, son. You
What?
can't talk about I thought you were about to talk about contracts. I was like, dude, you made the worst contract deal I had out of anyone. 0% is what you earn.
I actually disagree. As a hunter, I gained a mark, a quarry, which is the ultimate prize for any hunter. So I would disagree.
I'm
with
going
that.
to
I would
BRB.
to the hills.
Jeez.
Also, I'm going to print screen that AJ for how you've put I'll accept any bodily fluid. That's a good bit of blackmail for later.
Jesus.
She's going to be
Hey,
getting all manner of weird stuff
these
coming
books
through
you're
the
making,
post if
eh?
she leaves that kind of stuff up. Going to get people paying for like new notebooks in bull semen or something. Technically, one of the most precious resources on the planet, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
One of the most expensive things, more valuable than oil, gold, bull semen.
Well, I think in like the U.S. at least, it's because we have so many cows in the U.S. that need basically breeding for
Yeah.
milk plus also food. So it's just like,
Yes, an Alistair Dartwood themed notebook. That's what the world
It's
needs.
not so much that any bull semen is not valuable. It's certain bull semen is valuable.
yeah, that too.
It's
If-
like
if
you go and
get
you're
the-
trying to have a kid or something, and you want to have the kid of, say, fucking some superstar or whatever, and he has a semen out. You can go, hey, yeah, I'll get that $10 billion, whatever.
Printing more valuable?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I've not heard that one.
Oh, printer ink?
Yeah, print ink is one of the most.
Yeah, printer ink actually is one. But I think
really?
it's actually the most expensive liquid in the world.
Welcome to the mind of a man, AJ.
I think it's printer ink, and there was something else that are like two of the most valuable things in the world consistently. I think it's paprika.
Let's see. The 10 most expensive liquids in the world. Let's see. At number 10, human blood. At 1,500 per gallon.
What are you referring to in regards to gallons?
Blood.
Okay.
Yeah, the money. Black printer ink, 2,700 per gallon. That's at number 8. Insulin at 9,400 per gallon. Pending, I guess.
I'm back.
Chanel. What? Chanel number 5, 26,000 per gallon. That's a fucking perfume.
This is going to be on the stream, and I don't want it to be on the stream because it's fucking silly.
Or
Most
no,
of what we do is silly.
Yes, but I want it to be related to the stream silly.
Also,
Perfect
AJ said that she's
blood.
going to design me a notebook. I just want everyone to be here as witnesses for that. A Monster Slayer themed notebook. Is what I'm thinking.
What?
Slightly elvish in design.
Well,
Maybe
you will
got
have
like
to
a-
show. You will have to advertise it to everyone you've ever met.
That's fine. I can do that. It's a
Scorpion
very simple
venom.
process of elimination. I just have to kill everyone that I know, and then I don't have to tell anybody about it.
As you know, oh, also, guys, I'm going to show it off because I never really do.
Oh,
Check that out.
nice.
Your computer
smokes,
screen reflected
Claw.
in the glass. Ah! Oh my god, it's smoke!
Rogue! It's cool! But yeah,
What
apparently
happened to the
Scorpion,
last dragon that gave me shit?
Scorpion venom is at 39 million per gallon. Because apparently only 25 species of scorpions have venom that would be lethal to humans.
I like the job of getting that.
And then just before that is at number 2, King Cobra venom at $153,000 per gallon. Apparently, it is Black Cobra venom is used as a painkiller that's 20 times more potent than morphine. So it's like, oh yeah, let me just get my shot here. Ah, yeah, that's good. And also LSD is at 123,000.
So, guys,
So
yeah.
if we ever get that crazy,
I'm gonna be honest. I just really like using. And by the way, guys, I have been rolling as to what spells have been cast out of those eyes.
Hmm.
I'm rolling a 1d4, And you're all very lucky I haven't rolled a 4 yet.
And I'm back.
I'll get back.
I'm still mildly annoyed it didn't get
Just
disintegrated,
getting
but
absolute-
whatever.
We just. I love
Yes,
my
AJ.
boyfriend.
Question.
I love
Yes,
my
yes,
boyfriend.
AJ. Question about the sewer setting. The sewer setting is, if you're curious, underneath Dutch Caven. But if there's any other questions, please ask. I will try my best to answer. There's also a slightly metaphorical reference. They're going into the sewers due to a Skaven infestation, which are these rat folk, which erupted up out of the sewers and attacked the party and the city as the first wave and assault of a greater attack, literally thinning out the numbers of guards and spreading disease and the sickness. The party have been suggested by the Raven, an individual of notoriously stubborn power in regards of death, and to deal with the problems that are most present. This is the most present and closest problem, ergo they're dealing with it.
I understood most of those words.
Well, the rat ogres actually are these like large, mutated, deformed creatures that actually burst out of the sewer grates, charging up and just shatter its way up
Rogers.
from the hole. And the Skaven themselves are about the size of a human, so they were able to get out.
Just call them
This
rogers.
this current
Rogers.
this current Skaven
Rogers.
settlement, this is literally like Warhammer. The fact that it is you don't believe they exist until they start showing up and killing people.
Just
So
like
there
the
is
Sneakles and George.
there is some sort of Skaven den deep in this sewer.
But yeah, the reason I was asking if you just called him Rogers was because I've been watching Buys lately. He's been going Broger.
Broke.
We've been saying Broger. Apparently
Amazing.
it's like a Shrek thing or whatever. It's like whatever. Anyway,
Is everybody
The
back?
thing is, this is the level of a very large city in regards to just how large the sewer is. Very plausible for a civilization to hide in there, and probably has some other deep burrows. You don't know. Right, I think everyone's back. Sound off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. I can see the rest of you are moving. That's it.
Let us
Right,
carry on
back in.
then.
Alistair, you have your golden draconic tooth. The hook grunt is actually wrapped around and is actually going up and into its arm. Like it's
That's
actually
fine.
like
I thought it
dug
was
in
just
deeper.
detached, but if it's not, don't
No.
worry about it.
It's not not attached.
You can still try and take it.
Yeah, you can still try to take it out. Like you could literally tear or carve your way into him to
So if I
get
had
it
a water
open.
and it's a razor hook, I think I'll leave it.
Well, here's the thing: it's a magically extending chain, so that's kind of useful.
It is. Am I likely to be able to get out without killing myself?
Yeah. If you
Try
get
burning
someone
the
with a
flesh
magical,
off.
if you had someone with a magical weapon, they could probably try to carve the opening for you. And then
I'll
you could
lift up
carve-
the body if somebody can cut the hook off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Alistair because he can make his magical sword. Just 'cause you-
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's either you or Delmara because no one else actually has a magical
actually,
sword.
I was
technically,
thinking.
I
I
can.
was thinking the scimitar, because it's fire.
I was just actually about to say that. I was gonna basically just hit my hand axe and make it into a or
Yeah, you can tap it and make it magical. +1,
make
+1.
it magical with fire.
There you go.
So you do that, and you take the hand axe and you just slice in and just peel off the flesh. And you can see that the actual chain is wrapped around the bone of the forearm, is actually of the bicep. So you manage to actually untwist it out there, unfurl it out entirely, and the chain actually almost just hangs like this small spike underneath the actual chain, underneath the actual hook itself. So the chain is now just one small piece. But you actually pull it, and you can pull it for as long as you want, and the chain will just keep on coming out, coming out, coming out. And you keep doing it till it's about 40 feet and just ting. As far as it can go.
Train. Wow.
I grab my.
This is an unattuned item. The hook of returning.
Oh dang!
I just grab my hammer.
Actually, no,
just
it's not the hook of
flatten out
returning, it's the hook of bringing.
Hook of bringing. Nickname it the Scorpion. Get over here.
Yeah, I'll just basically grab my blacksmith hammer, just tap the end of it just to make sure it's flat. There we go. And then hand it to Grunt.
It's good.
Cool. I just got a brand new hook, just like you can get these brand new notebooks at this link.
I need to get some stream overlays made.
It'll only cost you your soul. It's okay.
Actually, it's considerably cheaper than your soul, you'll find.
I don't know. Mine's not worth a lot.
That's true.
Buckley, you know as well, just by looking at it, you can tell from like some sort of carvings and designs on the actual, almost like a cleaver, that the axe he has is also magical.
I don't think I can use
where
battle
is this?
axes.
I'm going to write down Hooker returning. Where in the book is Hooker returning?
Homebrew.
Bringing.
It's a homebrew.
Never mind.
It
Dash,
is.
you'll give me the stats of that later.
I will give you the stats for it now. You can only throw it up to a maximum of 40 feet, 20 with normal roll, 40 with disadvantage, and it is 2d10, and the target must make a strength saving throw or be pulled to you based on your strength modifier times 4. Meaning you can almost pull most creatures that are medium or lower to you. Large creatures you can't pull. You
Okay,
can restrain,
fine.
you can like,
You won't
you
have
can
to tell me
hold
later, 'cause
hook
I
it
can't type
to
that
hold
fast.
someone. I'm just giving you guys a vague idea of what you can do, because you have Buckley who will identify at some point.
Okay. After the
Sorry?
session, we can talk about that.
Buckley, you've identified, don't you?
Oh.
I thought you had that with the domain.
No, I do not.
I don't get it identified any.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You're a smart group, you'll figure it out.
Actually, as a forged domain cleric, did I get martial weapons as a?
Yeah.
Okay. So I could
I'm
actually
fairly
use the
certain
battle
you
axe if
did.
I wanted.
You could use the battle axe. I think you could anyway.
I'll
You
pick it
will
up.
want to check that up on me, and then check the domain spells as well to see if you got identify. So check both of those for me.
Well, it says in the bonus proficiency that I only have heavy armor, but I figured it'd be like the Tempest, where since I do work with metals and whatnot, like weapon-wise, I don't know if that would basically.
Yeah, you. I'd say you would. I'd say you'd be
That
smart
is
enough to
with
figure it
sword.
out.
Anyway, shall we get the heck out of Dodge while the going's good?
Probably, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
Cole,
I do
your
not
camera
have-
broke.
I briefly look at the knife that, like, failed to hit that's floating in the water, and I decide it's not worth it, and I leave it there.
Okay.
I'll scoop it
As I
up with my
fly
shield.
over, I just grab it.
There you go.
It's just a basic knife.
Hey, metal's metal for me.
You guys, Alistair, earlier for creatures, and you had 2 sources before. One was large,
Yeah.
one was larger. You identify now that there's only one, which is the larger of the 2.
Yeah, that's what I was saving my swift death for, but.
And
Let's
you
get the hell out of here.
you hear now as you just see a small.
Oh, your psychic alarm just went off.
It's like a small, one of those small eyes. It's floating down the hall towards you guys.
Experiment 1104. Report. Experiment 1104. Come in. Your connection has been broken.
I think somebody's about to get very angry at us.
I think we need to get the hell out of
Experiment 2001. Investigate and destroy now.
Oh god, run.
Dodge. Run.
And you guys hear the sound of a gargantuan bowl. The entire ground around you begins shaking. Everyone roll actually stay on this initiative order. What would you all like to do?
Run.
Where?
So we're just gonna leave the
As-
stuff that I was with the cleric.
So you
Well,
guys
leave
take
the
the
stuff
axe,
with
you
the
We'll
take
come
the
back to
chain.
that later. It's not going
Okay.
anywhere.
Sure.
Mm,
Alright.
it might.
A couple of potions are not worth this. Let's go.
Is
But
there
there's
any way we
scroll
can just
and
head
a-
straight up?
Well, if we head through my alarm area, then at least we'll know if it gets getting near to us.
Okay.
Let
let's
you
go.
guys know you can go this way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Yeah, that's the way we're
Because
going.
we've got the turret the other way.
This way loops back around to the way that we came in, so let's go this way.
Alright, I'll lead
Anybody
the
want to fly
charge.
with me?
Alistair, you
I
feel
will.
that presence getting very close as you all begin turning the corner.
I'll grab Dell.
We just want to keep moving ourselves, or
You just see these sparks just keep moving up the side, and you now see these two red eyes in this iron gargantuan bull.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
a bull. Ooh.
Well,
Everyone's still moving, yeah? Yeah, good.
yeah, we're all still going. Technically, Buckley is probably the fastest because he's flying.
Yeah. So,
You guys watch as out that small hole you came out of, it's just this gout of green mist. And I need to
I'll help chuck people over the water.
make sure firstly that it is whispered to me. Cool. And now I make this check. You guys watch as the stonework that you guys came through shatters. That narrow corridor. As it is hot in pursuit. You guys all barrel your way up.
I go up last, but yeah, we all barrel
actually,
up.
I'll go last because I can fly. So,
Can I check what
Yeah.
kind of thing this is? Is it around the corner, or is it like moving too fast?
It is literally a blur of steel, steam from its nostril. It looks like a giant iron bull.
Okay.
And it is so large. Like the other creature, its arms were hitting there. This creature is actually breaking off rock and mortar all the way up as it goes with its horns. Like it is this massive carving. It is so wide and huge that any other creature its size, if it was a natural creature, would actually be suffering pain just from the sheer difficulty of moving through. It's breaking mortar, and there's just this shaking of the area around you as it's going. And I need to check something real quick. Okay. No, it can't use its attack and then its movement. Okay. What's everyone's initiative?
19.
20.
20, 19. Okay. Plus 3,
17.
8. Delmara, you go first because you're a player. That was a 5 on initiative, plus 3. So Delmara is actually the last to physically get up. Everyone else, you just go. You go. You go. You go. You go.
I just
Delmara, you
envision
throw.
I've
you
just
pull
thrown
yourself
her
up.
over my shoulder and pulled myself up the ladder at the
No,
same time.
you'd have to focus on getting yourself up. You try to get her, you're slowing yourself down.
Well, actually,
Go.
she was with me because I was flying.
Delmara, you muted.
Yeah.
You're muted, Delmara.
Blue?
Blue.
Can she not hear us?
There you
Don't
go.
think she can. There you
There
go.
you
You
go.
fuck.
I said, guys, I'm fine. I can double
Okay,
dash,
we're fine,
and
we'll go.
climbing doesn't detract from my movement. I'm good.
She's
No.
fine. Go.
Just go.
Yeah, no.
If anything, I'm one of the fastest people.
Alright, so we're all gone?
You're up
Yeah.
there. Delmar, you throw yourself up as the steam, this like poisonous gas just follows you up the actual tunnel up, and you throw yourself up as the bull slams its head into where you guys were coming up the ladder. You were using brakes, and the actual rock around you just begins, you see as it all begins caving in downward. You begin moving further out of Chromobottom's office as it all just caves in slightly, just sinks in. I'll bring you all back. The other map. Because you
Oh,
all bravely
God.
ran away.
We bravely ran away.
Bravely ran away.
Rose a
Fucking-
woman.
Brave Sir Alistair. Right. You guys got out.
Well, this map's a lot bigger than I remember.
Wrong map.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Where is
This,
my
this,
new
this
map?
map causes me pain.
Where was the new map? I know I made it. Where the fuck is it?
I didn't eat it. Well,
It's fucking best not
I
have.
don't think I ate it.
This
Slab
picture, this
Den,
picture is like
Wolfstan.
2 years old.
It's not
I know I
bad.
had made. Yeah, no, it's a good map.
Eh,
I know I had
Oh.
made this. Where the fuck is it? Is it this one? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was worried for a second. I just saw the gray stonework of it. I didn't actually see the anything
we go.
else. So you guys managed to pull yourself out of Crumble Bottom's office. As you do, there are guards at the door which were stationed there since you had left, who all watch you all pull up. They just hear this roaring bellow from beneath, like this, almost like a scream of pain. That it just continued, and it did not stop once as you guys were running. It was just like this, constantly getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, and it was catching up to a lot of you.
I'm gonna start taking rubble from the nearby destroyed houses and whatnot and start stacking it on top of the grate.
You guys weren't on top of a grate. You were in Crumble Bottom's office, and the actual bull charging caused what was around there to actually weaken and cave in downward, so it actually blocked that passageway in.
So now the hole's even bigger.
The hole's bigger, but blocked. And the
Cool.
guards are all looking at you guys.
Don't go down there.
Yeah.
I was not going to go down there.
Yeah, unless you have a trained matador, we don't want anybody going down there.
I trained what?
I never thought
Oh,
you'd say it,
sorry.
but I'm
Those are
glad
Spanish.
to see this office. Dear God.
You're not used to saying
Ron
that.
invites Buckley to do a charades, and she puts her fingers, points her index fingers, and puts it on her head, and then
I grab a little bit of red
wrapping around her
cloth
foot,
that I have on me, just.
and we
This is
Hey!
play bullfighter.
Oh,
knows this, she was in the
bullfighter. Why did
arena,
you
she's
say a
seen those.
bullfighter? That makes far more
Look,
sense.
from where I came from, we called them matadors.
I
Sorry.
think we're gonna have to deal with that pretty early tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
She knows what matadors are. She's been in the arena.
Because
She's
that
often
thing's
been
gonna
in
bring
the
down
bull.
the whole goddamn city.
There's
Yes.
a lot more than Skaven down there.
Have I ever
Yeah.
heard Crumble Bottom speak?
Crumble Bottom speak. Yeah.
Okay, could I make a deception check?
To what?
Like Crumble Bottom?
Make a deception check and type me what you say so I can
Let's go.
transcribe for you.
How,
idea.
how good are you, how
My
good
dear.
are
Make a
you
def-
at doing
Make a
impressions?
deception check for your impression. You hear? My dear.
Hate you.
You just hear that, and you just feel a hand, just this clawed hand, go around the back of your shoulder. My dear. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You have no idea how hard it is to do a voice as if someone else is impersonating it. Holy shit. Hello, my dear.
Swords on fire! Shimmer!
I just give her that.
He's a shit-eating grin. Which looks a lot creepier for you, Alistair.
Yeah, need to talk about that. We'll leave that for next time, though.
I show off my hook to Dell and then start scratching the wall like some deranged cat.
You just tear off wallpaper, you cut into the wood, you're just causing a mess.
Look,
Literally a
got a
really big
hook.
cat.
Does he find another hidden area?
No.
The amount of fucks I give right now is absolutely astounding. I leave.
Yeah, I'm just gonna float off to bed.
I go
Okay.
with her. I'm pretty rough shape even though I'm having fun. with
As
it.
you all are
I'm gonna go out of
leaving,
the city to sleep.
okay, you guys,
I'm
as
gonna
you
drag
all,
my hook along the ground. So
as
it's
you
gonna be
guys
a
are all
trail
leaving,
all the way to where we're going.
as you
Grant,
guys are all
please, we're
leaving,
trying to fix the city, not do more damage.
as you guys are all leaving, you look around. The storm is starting to quiet. You're getting closer to actual dawn. Now you spend so much time in the sewer. You look up, and the tower, the very top of the tower, there's this pulse of dark. Boom. Pulse of light. Boom. Pulse of dark. Boom. Pulse of light. Boom. Back and forth, continuous.
Tower's a lighthouse. Cool.
Yeah, that's
A
it.
spark of fire. Darkness. Boom. Light. Boom. Fire. Lightning. Out a window.
Things seem to be
Beacons are
going good,
lit.
man.
Gondor calls for aid.
I
And
got
that,
us some signal
ladies and
flags.
gentlemen,
That
is
to
where
me
we're
looks
going
like
to start next session.
Oh, dang.
I take a long rest.
Dun, dun, dun. I take one rest.
Take a
I
long
would
rest
like to
in the-
long rest.
Take a long rest in the middle of the city.
Yep, I just
Yeah,
grabbed
Greg's-
the shots
I
and just
grabbed
down,
signal
takes a
flags.
bath.
Well, you guys can look at that, and we'll see what fun that is next session.
Oh, what the heck is
Okay.
that?
You don't know.
What are those?
Okay.
Ah!
So, for surviving the turrets and more or less doing a good bit of damage in the tunnel since last time, you were all going to get
Oh God, XP.
turrets. Weren't their AC? It wasn't his XP, so it would have been their own. Which would have been 1,000. Circumventing them would have been another 1,000. That would have been 3,000. Avoiding that would have been calculator. I need to get this up. How many players do I got? I got my Buckley.
5.
2, 3, 5. Fuck, I'm not used to the small number.
Yeah, we
Boop.
usually have more people.
Everyone gets 1,800.
Nice.
1,800 experience.
Ooh, that's a nice number.
Cool.
How much XP to go to level 10?
64,000.
64,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll be a couple sessions.
Getting
That's
it.
gonna be
Just
one.
hit 9.
Yay!
Right, guys.
Cool.
So,
Well,
yay.
Lord knows when we're going to do this next because schedules.
We will try to do this as frequently as we can.
Yeah.
I do my best, but actually making this stuff is taxing when I work. Thankfully, my hours have gone down at work, so I have a bit more free time,
Yeah.
which I've usually just spent on sleeping. But we'll see how it
There's
goes.
still Storm King Thunder for those who want to watch that.
Yes,
Yes,
that happens
every,
on Wednesdays, regular as clockwork, thankfully.
Every Wednesday.
The actual time isn't regular, but the date is regular.
Day is regular.
Yeah.
We try to get it for about 7:30. So if you're there at 7:30 at Twitch and it's not currently active, we're getting there. There's probably a tangent or someone's late, but we're doing our best. Hashtag
Yes.
we're trying.
We're trying. Cool.
Incidentally, Blood and Sand will be not too long away because it should be coming out right after the day after Half-Life 3 releases, so that will be good.
Oh God. Oh,
It may as well be
fantastic.
at this point.
It's never old. It's never old. We'll see you when we see you. Good night.
Take care, everyone. Good
Bye-bye.
night, my dears.
Bye.
Bye.